host Handy Killcam along with my other co-host,
The original mobile gamer.
and today is episode 78 of the OG podcast. Happy 4th of
Mm-hmm.
July to everyone.
Yippee
Um,
yippo.
this is a firework episode. For some reason, I keep hearing Katy Perry firework in the back of my mind, but don't worry, we're not gonna play
Wow.
it. We're not gonna
Okay.
play it. We're not gonna play it. Speaking of which, I gotta say this. Um, Thanks to everybody last week that did the whole Biddy thing last week. 20 minutes of nothing but Biddy song. 20 minutes.
Yep.
That's what
That
took.
sounds about right.
That's what took me so long to upload it. I haven't even finished uploading it yet on the SoundCloud, um, because I had to go through and get everybody's information, put it in the description below. Like I actually put work into the uploading the episode this
Oh, look
last
at
week.
you.
I
Putting
know,
in work.
putting in work. It's not that I don't want to put in work. It's just I just put in work in a lot of other areas. So
Yeah.
it's like I just gotta upload it, and it's just easier because, like I said, I never know what we're gonna talk about, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
really write a description of what we talk about
Mm-hmm.
and to
Right.
remember because it's all spur of the moment. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but OG, how was your week, man?
It's been pretty good. First and foremost, we finished out Summer Games Done Quick, and they raised over $2 million. So super duper hype for them.
Nice.
So really, really cool. I did take the day off on that Saturday to watch the final day, so I got to see the Mario Maker race and the Final Fantasy 60, or at least a part of it. And then, like, I think they did Ocarina of Time in between as well. So, there was lots of donations going back and forth. I also made a donation myself. So it felt nice to be able to participate. So I'm really happy and hype about that. Dealt with some doctor's appointment stuff the past few days. And then also, I've been kind of binge watching one of my favorite TV shows, which I don't really talk about much, but
Mhm.
the most recent season of NCIS finally went to Netflix.
Oh,
So
nice.
I went so for part of yesterday and Monday, in between going to doctor's appointments, I was actually binge watching it. I watched all but the last two episodes, so I see most of the series already. I'm going to finish it off today. So I've been doing that. Still playing my card game, trying to get up in the ranking. I'm actually at a point right now where it's getting super duper tough to win now. Like I went from winning like 90% of the time to winning like 60% of the time. Like the games are much more
Dang.
difficult when you're on like a higher level of play. I'm not still at the rank that I want to be yet. I'm in the upper tiers for B rank, but if I win this tier, if I get to the next rank, I'll actually be A rank, which will be like the second best rank you could possibly get. Because
Right.
I think after A rank is like Grandmaster, so
Uh
I'm trying
huh.
to get to Grandmaster. As a matter of fact, another thing I want to bring up too, in relation to that, is I recently reached 100 subscriptions on YouTube.
Nice.
Uh,
Congratulations.
yeah, finally hit the triple digits. YouTube sent me an email, just congratulating me. So that's pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna make a video sometime today after the podcast, me playing my card game and just kind of thanking everybody for being a sub. But I'm just gonna let the people here know first, since usually whoever listens to the podcast gets the exclusives before it actually happens. So
Right.
just letting you know now. So hooray! Yep, happy about that. Super duper hype. Um, and there were other things, but honestly, so much has happened that I've forgotten half of what's happened. So,
Well, I mean, that's kind of a good thing.
oh yeah,
That means a lot's been happening. That's cool.
yeah,
I've been grinding Brawlhalla, of course.
hmm
I took a couple of days off, just to breathe from the game, cause
hmm
I've learned a little new things in the game, and
hmm
you know how like when you learn something new about a game that you didn't know that existed about the game, it kind of changes the way you play the game. So it's like
yeah,
you're relearning the game all over again.
pretty
Uh,
much.
so that's where I was at. So I like took a break from it just to like step away. Um,
Okay,
just to like I don't know, like resort my thoughts, because now I learned basically, you know how you have your ground moves, right? Like when you're on the ground, you have your
yeah,
ground signatures, and then when you jump in the air, you do other moves, right?
Yeah.
Well, I learned how to gravity cancel to where you do your ground moves in the air.
Okay.
That like changed the whole game in my perspective, because now, I mean, you know, you can pretty much do anything you want. You just got to do it. So the way you, and I'm gonna give a Brawlhalla tutorial. The way you do a gravity cancel is the way you do it is you do a neutral guard. And for those that don't know what neutral means, neutrals means you don't touch your stick, you don't do like any direction. You just jump straight up in the air and you hold the guard, and then once you do the guard, you can do down and signature, or down or any direction and signature, and any direction and light attack, and you will do that. You'll do the move that was meant for the ground in the air, which is really ideal. Which is really, I mean, that's how you do the major strings. Which that's why we were getting our butts kicked a lot in duos. Because and it was weird because I thought there was like another way to do it, but I didn't know that. So I'm glad to finally to learn that. So like I had to like like just step away for a minute, kind of learn how to do those things, so like I can learn how to do, you know, more combos and different combos, because I was like, man, if I'm even gonna come close to winning this tournament, I'm gonna have to do gravity cancel combos, because I already know it's gonna happen, at least in the top tier of the people. So yeah, and then I've been this week got put on my heart. I don't know if you remember Austin Davis from high school. Do you remember Austin Davis?
Not at all.
You don't remember? Okay, so
Nope.
he wasn't in like our group per se, but he was someone that I knew, that I like. You know how we had like we had our group, and then we had like our separate groups. So he was like someone like in the separate group, like anyway, got put on my heart. His daughter is going through open heart surgery this Friday. He's actually doing a fundraiser on Facebook to help raise money for finances and stuff like that, because he's gonna have to take time off to spend time with his daughter, because, you know, open heart surgery is a big deal. So God, and she's only 6 years old. So
Wow.
yeah. So God put it on my heart. He said, you know, Austin's already raised like over $1,000 by himself, and the main goal the main goal was $3,000. But God put it on my heart. He said, you know, you have this platform to bring awareness, and he said you should use it. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So like all this week, all my donations on like my channel and my personal streams have gone towards his fundraiser to help him raise money.
Cool.
Yeah. There's been a lot of times that dude's been there for me. So there was been a lot of times where me and Tim gotten drunk at places, and he was there, and he would give me a ride home, so Tim didn't have to give me a ride home, and other things too. And so I was like, man, I would sit there and think, I was like, man, if it was my daughter, I would want somebody to do it for me. So definitely.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I did there, and then. Yo, B-Zoy! I've been addicted to a mobile game.
Uh-oh.
Somebody better call like the doctor or something, because I'm actually glued to a mobile game, and it's a game that you would least expect. It snuck up on me, and it has me. And it's gonna make you laugh, and it's gonna make everybody go crazy, and everybody's gonna be like, what? Yeah, I've been playing Jurassic Park Go pretty much.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're really digging that game, huh?
Okay, so I'm gonna give a little give a little reason why. They did okay. So before I get into, cause I'll give a little review why I like it later. But they did what Pokemon Go couldn't do, or didn't do, and that's why I like the game. Because I'm able to do stuff that I normally I couldn't do on Pokemon Go. So I like that, and I'll get further into that more later.
Sure.
But I actually it's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna stop playing Fortnite, or oh my god, I'm gonna stop playing Brawlhalla. But whenever I get a chance to look at my phone, I'm playing that game.
Nice.
So I enjoy it. It's just
that's good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's cool. It's not as I would say this. It's not as popular as Pokemon Go. Not as big as Pokemon Go, but it's still a fun thing. And later on, I'll explain why I believe, in my mind, in my opinion, it's better than Pokemon Go. Now, no, when I give this review, I will be giving my review comparisons to the early version of Pokemon Go, because I have not played Pokemon Go probably in about 2 years. So when I'm comparing this to Pokemon Go, I'll be comparing this to the beginning of it.
Right.
Yeah. So, yo, thank you for that follow. Let's go, man. We're gonna have a follow hype here in a second. But yep, here we go already. Here we go. Tam. I think the name is Tam. We're just gonna wait for a second because I know it's gonna pop off. But yeah, so I've been playing. I did play a little bit of Fortnite because the Fortnite did come out, of course. They never stop with the Fortnite updates, and I actually, TSM Banks, welcome to the Kill Cam Squad, where we chill and we kill and we have no drama. Sorry, I decided to be a little extra today.
Nice.
I did dive in a little bit of H1Z1. It was really good. They've done a lot of good changes to that game. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually, in one round, got 5 kills. So, shout outs to H1Z1 being a consistent game. I dove into a lot of. I went back to a lot of old games this week just to see what's changed. I also played a little bit of Overwatch, because a lot has changed in Overwatch. So, I think that's why God had me take a break from Brawlhalla, because he was like, yeah, you need to go check these out and see the updates, because you do a podcast, and you kind of need to, let the people know what you think. Right. So, that's pretty much been my week, man. Pretty much just been getting back into gaming, but just doing different things, trying different things, trying not to let Brawlhalla take over my life. It's so hard, though. I'm at 160 wins already on PC, and I'm at 222 wins on PS4. So, I'm grinding that game. I'm ready for the $15,000 tournament. I'm ready. Yeah. Mentally ready. We'll see what happens. Definitely.
Yeah, the best thing to understand is especially when you're trying to grind and compete and be a good player. There is a balance where you do need to play a lot, but you also need to take breaks here and there.
Yeah.
So the fact that you are taking breaks from the game is a good thing, because you can overdo it. So,
yeah, I didn't want to get. My thing was I was afraid I didn't want to get burnt out or frustrated before the tournament, because then,
you don't want to do that.
Because if I did that, then then there would be no reason for me. I wouldn't want to play the tournament, and then that's just pointless. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And Bezoid said, cause I don't play on a monitor. I play on a TV,
Hmm.
and everybody's telling me that I need to switch to like an actual monitor for for a quicker response time and stuff. But in due time, maybe I will. But cause what I did was is I just, cause I got tired of playing on my little laptop screen. So what I did was
Yeah.
is I just unplugged because I have a HDMI out to a,
Hmm.
so I take the HDMI out and I plug it into another, like I plug it into my TV. So basically, like the Brawlhalla, the PC version of Brawlhalla shows up on my 60-inch plasma TV while I'm playing, and I'm playing on my PS4 controller. So if anybody walked in, they wouldn't even know I'm playing a PC game. It's funny. They'd be thinking I'm playing the
Nice.
PlayStation 4. Like, how is your controller on? But your PlayStation's off. Magic, magic.
Yep. Small magic.
But yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you drop some knowledge, sir.
You want to ask Beasley how his week has been or anything like
Oh
that?
wait, Bezoid didn't hear. See, again, I don't hear the notifications when somebody's in here
Because I'm the
because
Batman.
oh you
I'm the
no,
Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm the Batman. I snuck in here and you didn't know.
You're supposed to be Iron Man.
But see, Batman is right over Iron Man. Batman number one, Iron Man number two. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so Bezoid, how was your week, man? I apologize.
You don't gotta apologize. My week has been awesome actually. Um well, like, it's ups and downs. It has its ups and downs because you
Right.
know about the last week we had the news. We still waiting on some tests to come back about her situation, which is my fiance, well, my girl's mother,
Right.
and I'm not gonna go too deep into that because that'll bring things down. But the streaming side has been amazing. It's been awesome this week. We got to me and you, we got to play some Brawlhalla, some three man, the triple threat.
Yeah,
Me, you,
triple
and Three
threat
Dog.
match, and freaking Bezoid came out triumph, basically pedigreed us all. Oh my god, he just kept pedigreeing us like the whole time, the whole match, man. You know how it
Nice.
is. Me and Crudog be fighting, the next thing you know, bam, pedigree, done.
I'm sorry,
Of
just capitalizing on situations.
Yes,
course.
But it was really fun. I look forward to doing it again sometimes. Me and
definitely.
Crew Dog and anybody else who want to join into that brawlhalla.
Yeah, I'm ready to do some 2v2s, man. I
Hey,
I want to like do a like me and somebody versus another person and somebody. You know, maybe OG, maybe OMG will come back and grace us with his presence on Brawlhalla eventually, soon.
Yeah, maybe that'll speed a little bit. That might not be a bad idea.
yeah, but
Money.
it's been going awesome. It's really taking off. It's an announcement I want to say later on. Andy already know
Oh,
about it.
oh,
About the
oh,
channels
oh
and
yes, yes.
um other than that, I just been gaming, man. I've been going ham on a whole bunch of different games. Destiny. Oh, I tried the playground.
Oh,
I get to tell you about it a little later.
oh, oh,
Fortnite, Final Fantasy. I've been helping Magiself, and him and Miss Sweets then got past 50.
man.
They on the road to Heaven's Ward, so that's a good thing
Nice.
for them. So we gotta get you two there.
I know we're slacking, but I'm patiently waiting for
You
OMG.
play, bro. You don't have to wait on me. You
I
can
know, I know. I just don't feel right, man. I just don't feel right,
Just think
bro.
about it like this: if you get there when OG comes, it'll be that much easier.
That's true too. Oh, yeah, that's true too.
There we go. There
Um,
you go.
but yeah, I've been trying. Actually, I've dipped my toe back in the H1Z1. I think it was day before yesterday. I heard you said you tried it out.
Mhm.
I dipped my toe back in there. Actually, I've been playing this game called Knights of Valor offline. You might want to try it out. It's like, you remember a game called Castle Crashers on PS3?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but It's dealing with all the you remember Dynasty Warriors?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's like the characters from Dynasty Warriors in like the Castle Crashers mode,
Oh, okay.
like a beat 'em up. It's actually pretty fun and it's free.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
so I
I'll
was
just
like,
check it
maybe you
out.
got it out. Yeah.
Check it out.
Um, Monster Hunter. Oh my god.
I know. I saw the kick chat. And yeah.
Oh,
Talk about.
Balhazak is. I have no words. OG, you gotta try this guy before he's gone because he's a limited time event. He'll be gone, but he is gonna come back. They brought back the other ones.
Okay.
He is the hardest in the game.
I'm about to pay
Easy.
somebody to level up my account. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't gotta do that.
I'm about to go to
is-
Japan and do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm getting ready for Behemoth though. I can't wait for him to drop. But Falhazak is on a whole new level of difficulty. It's man because he has his thing is he's like the dead, like the Lord of the Dead, and just being around him kills you. And so you got to maintain your health up, plus hit him, and then he puts this mist around him that doubles the like your energy just constantly depleting. It
Yeah.
doubles it, and oh man, he is a tough one. We've gotten him, but he wiped out a lot of groups easy.
Dang. What's up, everybody? And Leonardo, don't worry, man. I saw your comment. He says, I was able to find one of the Nintendo Classic editions the other day at Walmart for $65.
Nice.
They had 3
Yeah,
in
they're out
stock.
there.
Yeah, I actually saw a few online. Also, GameStop's having a quote unquote major sale, but I'm telling you right now, it's not that major. It's really not. You want to wait until they either they do a 90% off sellout sale or something because as of right now, GameStop's on the market to get bought out. So we'll see what happens. Don't really know much more about anything else, just other than they're on the market to get bought. If anybody's gonna buy them, I honestly doubt it. There's really no need for it, but man, that's freaking cool though, man. That's crazy how like we all been like diving back into like older games. I actually remember Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors is like that franchise that like everybody always say they don't like, but secretly they do like. That it's the game that everybody's playing in the background. Because I know a lot of friends that say, "Oh, Dynasty Warriors suck," but yet, like, I always see them playing the game or whatever.
I've been playing Dynasty Warriors from 1 when it was actually a fighting game, not a slash, a hack and slash.
I remember that. I remember that. I think that
It
was
was
the
on the
first one.
PS1. Yep,
Yep.
it was on the PS1.
Yep.
And I thought Killick was a beast on that one. But yeah, well, it was a fighting game, and then they switched over. I've always liked them. I haven't bought every one of them.
Right. There's a lot of them.
Because there's a lot. They always have the what is it? Extreme mode, and then they always have the what's the other mode when you capture the bases and stuff.
I
It's
don't
extreme.
remember what it was called.
It's always 2 different modes though, but there's like 3 games per number.
What is it, like 15, right? 12?
Oh, it's on number the let me put quotation marks. It's on like number 8 or 9, but it's like 27 games. That's been
Right,
out.
right. I don't remember the last one I dove into, but I remember like I dove into it because my friend, he was like in the hospital and he had he had leukemia and he was like, man, I'm bored. I was like, you're bored? So we ended up getting like him like a PlayStation 2 and bringing him games and stuff. And dude, like, he got Dynasty Warriors for like cheap, bro. And like he didn't know what it was, bro. He was so glued to that. That's all he sat there and played was Dynasty Warriors. And that's when that was back when Bully was big. Remember the game Bully?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and so instead of playing Bully, he was playing Dynasty Warriors. He was playing that for hours, just trying to get S rank on everything. It was pretty cool, and we would sit there and just play Play. I don't remember what number that was, but that was like the last one. Like I remember like just diving in and like just trying to unlock everything. Now, when I step into Dynasty Warriors, it's just like more of a casual, just beat 'em up if I just feel like beating something up. And
Oh yeah, I still think the games are fun.
yeah,
I like the newest edition that they did because they changed the way you fight with the weapons and they added new weapons. So, I always like making my own character though.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's the last one I've been playing is actually Samurai Warriors,
Oh,
and I think I got four. Then it's like 2 slashes, 4-2. I forgot how they pronounce it, but that one's pretty fun. Cybot plays that one religiously if you're not on Final Fantasy.
wasn't Stoudemire streaming that? I remember he was streaming Dynasty Warriors.
Was he streaming Dynasty Warriors?
Recently, not like too recently, but recently. Yeah, he hasn't streamed in a while, but not that I know.
Yeah, I was wondering where you've been at.
Yeah,
I don't know. He might have been. I'll ask him about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll ask him about it.
definitely. Give me 1 second, guys, as you guys continue to talk. I gotta do daddy duties real quick.
Oh, them daddy duties.
Yes.
It is. So,
Yeah.
OMG.
Get over here. You know there's a leak in that bathroom. What was the one thing we told you not to do? What did you do? So we're already starting not listening. Sit down. Oh, my bad. I muted. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad. I muted the wrong mic. My bad. But anyway, go ahead. Anyways, go ahead. My fault.
No, we were just kind of. He was asking me if I saw the Final Fantasy VI part of the Games Done Quick, and I told him I caught the first half, but I didn't catch the last half, unfortunately. So I don't know if they did anything special at the end of it, but I know the beginning of it was still pretty legit.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I caught a lot of the midway through,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just awesome, just how everybody was into it, and I thought that was really cool. And
the crowd gets hype.
yeah, like the last time I felt that hype for like a RPG game like that during Games Done Quick was when they did 7 last, when 7 was the last one on the thing, and I thought it was cool. So just to see 6, because I do love 6, even though I figured, I love 7 the most. I love 6, and actually I love a lot. I just love Final Fantasy. So.
Yeah,
I think you just love video games.
I just love video games.
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Mm-hmm.
I played 6, but I don't remember 6.
Oh no!
Oh no! You know what they got? You know what you got?
What?
You have a PC, laptop. There are things called emulator.
Yes.
You can go back and enjoy Final Fantasy VI anytime you want.
It's on the Super Nintendo?
Originally, yes.
Originally, but they remade it.
Okay.
PlayStation.
Well, I have a Super Nintendo emulator on my Xbox One, so that even makes it better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go forth, play it. Remember the legend. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know you are.
All I say is Kafka. Freaking Kafka.
I absolutely hate. It's weird. I hate playing games like on the little computer screen. So I always if I can make a way to play it on the bigger screen, then I'ma do it. So yeah, I'll have to check it out, 'cause I don't remember. I remember playing it, I think, and then I think you showed me a lot of it too from your house, 'cause you used to play it a lot at your house. 'Cause you have Final Fantasy 6, right? OMG.
Okay, so the one that I physically owned, as far as the SNES version, was actually the one that was labeled Final Fantasy 4 or /2.
Mhm.
Uh, as far as Final Fantasy 6, I played the anthologies versions that had 5 and 6 on it. That's
Mm.
the one that I had. I didn't play it as much because I was actually more into 4 than 6.
Mm.
So you probably didn't see me play much of it. You probably saw me play 4.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, I saw you playing something. Something.
Yeah, I don't think
Some-
I'm not even sure if you really played that. I think you might have played 4. Who's on the
Yeah. But it was probably I played 4.
Yeah, but
Probably.
that's fine.
That's fine. Uh, yeah. In fact, I think that's how you got me into Final Fantasy, but I never like actually like dove in. I didn't dive into Final Fantasy until 7. But
A lot
you,
of people didn't.
Yeah, a
yeah,
lot of people didn't. Yeah.
yeah.
So don't be down by that. That's okay.
Yeah, that's a mainstream thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's okay, man.
yep, the 3 discs, I'll never forget it, man. The 3 disc game, my first 3 disc game. And then like I was back then, I was like, if it ain't 3 disc, I ain't touching it. Then it was like levels of Legends of Dragoon. That was
Oh my God, Legend Dragon! I wish they would bring that over.
yeah. I like the fighting system in that game. I don't think I like I don't remember the story much. I don't think the story was like my favorite part of the game.
Handy,
What?
handy.
What?
Go back, play that game. You better listen to the dang on story. That is one of the. Okay, there are games that are not known as much as as others in the RPG world. Legend Dragoon is one of them, and Xenosaga is one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Xenosaga and Xenogears. Yep.
Yeah. Well, people know about Xenogears, but people don't know a lot about Xenosaga.
Yeah, there are two different things. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, that Legend Dragoon has one of the most awesome storylines to go with the fighting that goes with it. It's just lovely, from the Dragons to the Winglies. Oh, I can go for it. If I can get that on PS4, if they bring that to PS4, I'm telling you, I'm streaming it. Whole series.
He's doing it.
Whole series.
He don't care if Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is out or not. He's doing it.
That game is amazing, and the story is awesome. Ooh, got chills.
Speaking of which, have you pre-ordered Black Ops 4 yet? I haven't yet either.
No, not yet. I will be pre-ordering it soon.
I haven't yet. I haven't.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah, I want to do the digital, but there's some cool stuff I kind of want. I kind of want to get the extra stuff in the physical just to give out in the stream. Like during like cause I'm thinking about doing like a Black Ops 4 release stream.
Oh.
But if I do it, like I want it to be like all BO4 themed. So I'm thinking about throwing my money at the screen and getting the physical copy and going a little extra, so I get like all the extra stuff and I can give it out to people in the stream. I'm thinking about it. Don't know. It depends. It depends. It really depends. And then maybe we could backdoor off of each other, because I know you're gonna be streaming it too.
You're dang right.
So
it's gonna be lit.
So
can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the digital because I know I'm gonna get it from my brother. He's gonna be I'm be getting it for me, and then my brother can get it. So basically, getting 2 copies for one price.
Yeah, and I just don't like physical games anymore, just because they can get damaged. So that's
no. I would rather, if it was a choice, I would rather get physical copies because I love the memorabilia of it.
Right.
I love having a wall full of games in the background and stuff. And
Yeah.
Me being a collector, I kind of in the same boat as Bezoy. Like I like physically being able to say, "Hey, look what I have." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little gaming shrine. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yep. You got it.
I agree, but when your daughter goes and breaks Black Ops 3 and you didn't know, and yeah, and you go stick in Black Ops 3 and you can't play it, it's a very sad day. And it was when Black Ops 3 was still up and running. Like, I mean, it's still up and running, but I mean, when it was like the game to play, like everybody was playing, I was sad. So I was like, yep, never doing that again. So that way she can't damage my
You
games.
gotta like childproof your home, bro.
I do. I do. Like for real, she like you gotta remember though. You gotta remember this, OG. If it's too high, then I can't reach it. Like me and her are the same height. You know, think about it. I'm on the floor. She's like practically on the floor. So anything I can reach, she can reach. So
Yep.
yeah. So it's
Anything you can do, she can do better.
yeah, pretty much. So that was like the one way I was like, well, there's no way I can like put my games up high, well, you know, because I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell my wife, babe, can you get this game for me, please? No, not happening, not happening. So yeah. So I was like, I'll just go digital. I'll go
That's
digital.
cool.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do, bro.
Yep.
Go digital.
Digital. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. My wife also told me, and if you're listening to the podcast and you're listening now, you're gonna get some breaking news because I'm not gonna announce this at any other time. And any other time, you guys know I'm not crazy on broadcasts and stuff like this. But my wife said, you know, the weekend of your birth. Breaking news.
There you go.
The weekend of Handy Kill Cams. Well, not the weekend, but my birthday is Monday. But my wife said this. She said Saturday you should do a special stream and do a giveaway for your viewers since Monday is your birthday. So Saturday of the weekend of my birthday, I will probably be streaming with me and my wife.
Hey.
So get ready. Again, this will be the only time I'll be like letting this out. So if you miss it out on Saturday and you're like, Andy, you didn't let us know. Guess what? You weren't there for the podcast. That's why you should always show up for the podcast because you never know what's gonna happen. Also, more breaking news.
Oh, gotcha.
Handy's new emote has been submitted and should be approved this week or next week.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, yes.
We doing good, Crew Dog. We doing good, man. I'm so excited. I couldn't believe how quick we put it together, man. That was so perfect.
Yeah, props to you and Crew Dog, man. Y'all. I gave y'all an idea and y'all went with it. I'm so curious to see what it looks like.
I can't show you. Can't do it. Nope. Can't do it.
Even Crew Dog, he was like, I'm not gonna show you because it wouldn't be right to Handy. So, shout out to him, man. That's awesome that y'all got it done so fast.
That's probably like but the OMG, but oh my Jesus one was pretty quick. Well, it wasn't as quick as this, but yeah, it was man. The only thing that stinks, because this is what I did, guys. So I'm letting you guys know, so there is no culture shock when you come to my channel. I'm like, I don't have it. So the new emote is my new $9 one, and then we got rid of the KD one, which is the $24 one, and we moved the yo to the $24 one. So if you want the new emote, you're gonna have to you know, go to the upgrade to the $9 one, or just, you know, look at other people that use it, because I have some people that are on that level. But you're gonna see the new emote probably will be here, like I said, either the later this week or beginning of next week. It's pretty freaking sick. It's probably my most favorite emote now. Dude, I showed my wife, Crew Dog. My wife died laughing because she knows, because you know, she's like, babe, that's so you. And I was like, yeah, I know, isn't it? Because I always say it all the time. I'm like, oh, handy moment. Handy moment. So
everybody do it. That's the funny thing about it, is everybody do it. So no matter, even if they not in your stream, you can be able to use the emote because everybody does it. everybody shoots their gun by mistake.
Yep. Everybody doesn't.
And they could just put it in the chat, and they be like, "Where you get that from?" Handy Kill Cam channel.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna be sick. Thanks to Crew Dog for doing it and having the creative expertise of doing it. Cause I had it one way and he even made it like 20 times better than what I imagined. So I was totally excited. And who knows if it does well, we may make a T-shirt out of the emote. Who knows?
Hey. You made one for yourself too?
Yeah.
He made one for himself. What do he got? See that?
Yeah. You can't do it. Can't.
He can't do it.
No, I can't show you.
You know what it look like?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that's not
I know exactly what it looked like. I submitted it.
No, tell me, he got one for himself. He got one for you.
Oh yeah.
And he got one for himself. So
yeah.
I wonder what his is too.
Oh yeah. I wonder what. Yeah, you got one for yourself, Crew Dog. I gotta see it now. Man, I'm gonna have to upgrade my subscription to Crew Dog. Time to upgrade. So yeah, definitely. It's been a pretty exciting, week. It feels like 2 weeks, but it's only been a week. I don't know why. It feels like it's been a long time. Want to see yours? Yeah, I want to see you. Don't send me no pictures of Portuguese sausages.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh wait, that's Crew Dog.
Yeah. Yeah, he said want to see mine. So as soon as he said that, I went to Crew Dog mode, and I was like, no,
you had to go to Crew Dog mode.
No, I don't want to see I don't want Portuguese sausages on my phone, please. I'm a more kielbasa sausage guy anyway.
If you say so.
If you say so. I'm just gonna sit on the side and go.
Shh. But I guess we can go ahead and dive with some knowledge.
Go ahead, OMG. Sorry for.
No, you're good. You're good. There ain't nothing wrong with chilling on this wonderful holiday. So this is gonna be kind of a layered thing. I'm gonna ask you guys a little bit of a trivia question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I want to see what you guys know about Nintendo and what they're doing these days. So you've heard of this thing called the Switch, right?
Yes.
You know how you can either dock it or you can just play it mobilely, right?
Yes.
What do you think is the ratio percentage of people who actually use it mobilely or use it at home? Like, which do you think is a higher percentage? How much of a difference in percentage do you think it is?
Mostly used at home. The percentage, I would say, about 35% on the mobile to 65% on home. Yeah.
I disagree.
Or
I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree.
What do you say?
I would say 70% mobile, and 30% dock. And the reason why is because of the games that you got most people playing the freaking Pokemon Go and stuff and all the other stuff. And the way that the main thing that I think that brings like that also separates Nintendo from everybody else is like you don't even need multiplayer to play multiplayer. Like all you need is to be next to somebody with a Switch and you can play multiplayer. So I would say 70-30 mobile.
Okay. And I'm glad that you two had these opposite opinions because this is something that blew my mind. The percentage is 50% on both sides.
Really?
Even. People play the Switch evenly between docked and mobile. Part of the reason for that is there are some games that people prefer to play docked, and some games that are more meant to be played mobile. Doing stuff.
Right.
But when you average everything out, the numbers actually show that overall, with all games that are being played on the Switch, everything is being played evenly between docked and undocked, which just proves that the Switch was a very successful thing. It hasn't been leaning more towards one way or the other, that it's actually been like a straight split thing, which I thought was pretty awesome when I read that. I was like, I wonder what everybody thinks. But yeah, it's actually been played completely even.
Wow, that's good.
On average.
That's
good on them. Nice. Hey, that's a
Yeah.
win for them. That is a big time win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Like,
Absolutely. And now on the mobile front, there are three games that are basically topping the charts. What I'm going to ask you is among these three games, which games do you think are doing either the best or the worst of the three? So, as
um,
far as Nintendo
Okay.
Mobile is concerned, I've given hints on this one in the past, but these are the three top games that Nintendo Mobile have done: Super Mario Run, Fire Emblem Heroes, and Animal Crossing. Which game do you think is doing the best, and which game do you think is doing the
ooh.
worst?
I'll let Bezo go
Ooh.
first.
Say those three one more time.
All right, you have Super Mario Run,
Hmm.
you have Fire Emblem Heroes, and you have Animal Crossing.
Okay, I believe Super Mario Run is third, Animal
Okay.
Crossing is second,
Mm.
and Fire Emblems is first.
And what about you,
Mm,
Handy?
I say Animal Crossing's first, because it's kind of blown up on the mobile because you can actually play Animal Crossing on Android now.
Mhm.
Uh, so I'd say Animal Crossing's first, Fire Emblem second, and what was the third one again?
Super
Super
Mario
Mario
Run.
Run.
Super Mario Run was the last one. Yeah.
Okay. So Bezo is actually right.
Wow.
Um,
Hey.
Fire Emblem Heroes is on fire. It's been on fire since launch, to be perfectly honest. Number two is Animal Crossing. They've been just consistently doing well, not as well as Fire Emblem, but they've been doing great. Super Mario Run had a decent start, but honestly hasn't been catching any wave lately. And the reason I brought this up is because there was an article that Nintendo was actually disappointed in how Super Mario Run did because they had higher expectations on that than any of the other two.
Really?
Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Mhm.
they've made no, don't make. I'm gonna make it sound like it actually did horrible. It's made over $60 million worldwide. That's the revenue that they've
Oh.
made. But it's not good enough, is what Nintendo is saying. It did not meet expectations at all.
Our
Mm,
pockets
Um,
are not fat enough
but
yet.
okay, wait. Let me interject. I mean, what do they expect with Mario Odyssey though? I
We're
mean,
talking about Nintendo. They expect their pockets to be
I'm just
lined.
saying. I'm just saying. When you got a game like Mario Run, okay, and then you have a game like Mario Odyssey, which one are you gonna play? Mario Odyssey, and with okay, and another, and I wish my wife was here right now to explain. My wife, because again, you could play Mario Run on the Android, right? So
right.
when my wife found this out, like that was like the first, because my wife's a big Mario fan. Like that's the first thing she did, right? She
Yeah.
was actually disappointed by Mario Run. She did. She just she just didn't like it because she didn't see it to be as like a challenge Mario game. She seemed it to be like very easy. Like you could practically
Mhm.
play Mario Run with like one hand. Uh,
Yeah.
so I mean, it kind of makes sense, and I don't know. When you have a better, I don't. What's like saying, do you like playing, you know, freaking, what was that one game? I can't even think of a good comparison right now. But when you got a game like that side by side like that, I mean, I would think a lot of people would just go to Mario Odyssey instead of Mario Run, in my
Or
opinion.
even Mario Maker in general,
Oh, that's
because
true. That's true too.
making up your own levels and the challenge and the hype behind it. I mean, heck, it's even on games done quick. You know what I mean?
That's
That's how hype.
true. That's
And
true.
for those who don't know, there was actually a donation in some that did during the GDQ where someone actually ended up speedrunning Mario Odyssey, which was not part
Oh,
of the schedule,
dang! I
and
missed
that
it.
was pretty legit. Yeah, that was cool.
Dang.
I
I wish
missed
I could
it.
have
That was
saw
really
that.
cool.
Me too. Cause I've been,
Yeah, that
uh,
was ooh,
I've
that
been
was
wanting
something
to
I'll,
see.
special.
I'll catch the vibe. I'll catch the vibe on
Yeah,
that.
you can catch it later on. It's out. So,
Um, yeah.
And
Dang.
but yeah.
that's towards everybody in chat as well. If you didn't get a chance to see games done quick, and you're like, what are they talking about? Go check out the VODs.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You will be blown away. You can go find your favorite game that you played as a child or something, and just seeing it done on an amazing level.
And
Oh
not
yeah.
and not every person cheats. For those that were talking in the chat yesterday,
Yeah.
what's up, Spotted Wolf? Man, what's good?
In the realm of speed running, there aren't cheats. They're just glitches. They're
Right.
exploits.
They're
Those aren't considered cheats because they're not
in
going
the
up
game.
against each other. Yeah, they're in the game. They just was made not the way the developer probably wanted.
Right.
That's not
Yeah.
a cheat. They didn't win a tournament or anything. They're
Right.
just showing what the game's flaws and the game's
They weren't trying to win $15 million like Peru. Oh,
oh
oh,
shots fired.
dang.
Mm-mm.
Shots fired. Hold on, I got you.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, and showing what the
Oh.
games it was, I won't say negatives because the games are still awesome. It's just showing what the developer probably missed.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so to see that,
Game testers
like,
don't count everything.
when I saw what you could do I thought I was like an amazing Super Mario 3 player. Like, I've beaten that game so many times I can't count.
Oh yeah. That's
And to
actually my
see
favorite
it-
Nintendo game.
Exactly, mine too. To see that what I've done isn't even close to what they can do,
Oh yeah.
it makes you reevaluate how you was as a gamer.
Right. Exactly.
Since you brought it up, I do have to bring this up. During the speedrun, did y'all see the Mario 3 race?
No.
Yes,
I did.
I saw part. I did
Okay.
see the whole thing. I was catching some of it though.
Okay, so it's actually important that I bring this up because something interesting happened during that speed run. So basically, it was Grand Pooh Bear versus I think like the world record holder as far as speed running the game, and they were doing a race for the charity event. Well, apparently, Grand Pooh Bear on two separate occasions, no, sorry, on one occasion, caused the other guy's game to freeze and crash.
Dang.
They were both in the moment, and I think something happened on like World 4, where it's like I think it's like Big Island, where all the monsters are bigger or whatever. Well,
Mhm.
apparently he stomped the floor because he got fed up with something, and it froze the other guy's screen.
Oh.
My heart goes out to Grand Pooh Bear. He felt so bad that because he stopped playing. Like he
Right.
literally threw it down for a second. He's like, no, we got this. And then the other guy, he just reloaded the game and kept running. So what Grand Pooh Bear did was he stayed where he was until the other guy caught up, and then they kept going. So
That's
it was
good
like a
sportsmanship right there.
yeah, sportsmanship, exactly. And then what's even funnier, they got to the last world. They were in World 8. The world record holder was able to hold the hammer suit from like near the beginning towards the end, which is hard to do, by the way. They
Mhm.
both get to Bowser's Castle, the last level, and what happens is Pooh Bear falls in the lava, losing everything. At the same time, the other guy's system just crashes again.
Oh,
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah, it was really really bad. Now they were the crowd was like chanting Pooh Bear to finish this. He was already there, so yeah, he went ahead and finished it, and they were clapping and they were like showing a lot of love there. But it was a really like dramatic speed run to happen live. Like that was just crazy.
Oh,
And
man.
they even interviewed them afterwards, and it was funny because they were talking about how they had been practicing for this, and they were discussing how okay, this is what could possibly go wrong, so they had backup plans in case certain things happened. They didn't prepare for that.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really interesting, very very
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna catch that vibe. I gotta catch the
Yeah.
rest of it.
Dang.
That's probably one of like the biggest like hype moments, probably the whole thing. Just how crazy that ended up being.
I
It was
know
really
that
awesome.
they're gonna run that race again. They're gonna run that again.
Yeah,
They're
That's
gonna probably do it at either the winter or the next year's summer.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it too, because I know they're gonna be even more hyped for it because we did
Oh
get
yeah.
an actual finish on the. Well, we got a
Right.
finish, but they
It
didn't
wasn't
get
legit finish.
it wasn't legit. Yeah, I'm actually hyped to see it now.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch it now. That's it. You never know what happens in those events, man. That's funny.
And that's why, for me, I feel awesome catching it live because when you see it
Yeah.
happen live, it's different than when you see it later on. And when you're able to tell everybody else about it, they're like, "Wait, what happened?"
Right,
And everybody else
right.
has to go see it. It's nice being able to see it live, and that's why I get upset when I miss like the best things that happen live because I like being there live. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, it's convenient to watch it later, but it's a completely different thing when you
Right.
see it happening.
When you see it happen in front of you, and then you got all the everybody else who's like hyping in the chat and all doing
Hmm.
emotes and everything. It's like really a special thing to see.
It
And
is.
then you
It
got the
really
people in the crowd hype, so you hype
Go
with
get a
them. And
yogurt.
oh man, I
Yeah.
Yeah,
wish I was there now. I'm
that
so
was
kind
something
of upset I
special.
missed it.
One day we will be at Games Done Quick, whether it be in the audience or whatever. One day we'll be there. That's
Yeah,
another bucket list moment. Um,
yeah, probably audience. Yeah, I'd like to actually just be able to chill there, like say in the hotel conference area, and just be able to go there for my favorite games, and yeah,
yeah, no,
just have fun the whole time.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Definitely cool, cool, cool. Man.
Oh, and another thing I want to bring up, Mario related to the GDQ, since I'm on the Mario Nintendo hype right now. Uh, they did Saturday the Super Mario Maker race, the blind race, I should say, because they didn't know what levels were coming. So it was Grand Pooh Bear, Carl Sagan, who's someone else I also think is really good, and then another guy versus three other players. The three other players were actually winning because the way they did it was whoever won X amount of levels, they got a 5 minute lead per win before whatever the difference was, and then they had to do the final stage with one team getting like a head start. Well, my team, which was Carl Sagan, Pooh Bear, and the other guy, they were losing by 10 minutes basically. So they were behind by 10 minutes. They couldn't watch them do the level while they started. No, not 10 minutes. It was a 10-second lead they had, not 10 minutes, sorry. But every second counts. Well, what ends up happening is when one person dies, they move the controller to the next person. Both teams are racing in the finals, and the losing team, which was my team, ends up dramatically winning. It was a scenario where, like, I think Carl Sagan, who's my homie, ends up like grabbing the controller and he just goes nuts, like just going through everything and pulls off that last second win. And it was pretty lit up. It was a really good race. So y'all
That
should check
sounds
that out
really
too.
cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was really legit. Yeah, if y'all don't know about Super Mario Maker, basically, you create your own levels and you can do it either Mario 1 style, Mario 3 style, Super Mario World style, or the new Mario style. I forgot what it's called, like new Super Mario World or something like that.
Again, you could
So
find this game on the Switch. Just.
yeah, on the Switch, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Really hype. That was really awesome. I just kind of had to plug that in, but that's something that you want to probably go back and see in your own spare time as well.
Definitely,
Mhm.
definitely.
Oh, I will.
Definitely. I always like watching Super Mario Maker streams on Twitch
Yeah.
because what happens ends up happening is like viewers will like make a level and then like the streamer tries to pass the viewer's level and then most good streamers always have like a stipulation if they if they pass it or they don't pass it. You know what I mean? So I always enjoy that. Yeah. But I don't know. Like I would always like want to be the one that's like passing the levels. I don't think I'd be a good maker, but it's really cool that they could do that. I think it'd be really cool if they actually had like, if they like took like the best levels of like the best levels that like the most popular levels that people have made and they actually like made it into like one game. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be cool. It'd be like a I don't how's the word like a crowd, a fan made Mario game. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think that would be pretty cool. And
I think I would.
I think it'd be pretty cool. And then have
Mhm.
somebody like make a storyline to it. I think it'd be pretty sick. Be pretty dope.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Different. It would be different.
It would be different, yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But
Well, the game
the
itself
thing
was
about
good.
it is though, the thing about it was with Nintendo, I don't think Nintendo would be with it because they would probably be worried about people saying, "I created that level. I want money for that. I want money
Alright.
for that." And Nintendo is all about that money.
All about that
Mhm.
money.
Oh yeah. And apparently 60 million is not enough.
Right. When you
Just-
saying 60 million not enough, you got your eyes on the ball, bro. You got your eyes
Dude, just give
on the
me,
prize.
just give me like, just give me like 1/3 of that. That'd be good.
Dude, I'm saying, he said 60 mil. That's not enough. You are a disappointment.
Well,
No. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
yeah. When your
Disgrace to
parent,
our family.
Only 60 million. Be gone.
you could have been. I wanted quadruple that. You knew better than that. 60 mil. How dare you
60
come up
mil.
in here with 60
How do you
million?
come up in here and not have my trap full?
I wipe 60 mil on my butt daily, man. 60 mil ain't nothing. Freaking man.
Yeah, that's
Shoot.
crazy.
That's freaking nuts, man. 60
Oh,
mil.
yeah.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
All right, Mr. Beazoid.
mhm.
What you got for us, man?
What I got for us is I got to play Playgrounds and I get to talk about it.
Ooh.
Playgrounds, and I say this for a lot of people. If you feel as though there are parts of your game that lacks, Playground is
Handy
the
kill
mode
cam.
for you. Playground is the mode for you. You get to go in there. I went in there by myself last night, and
Uh-huh.
you get to go in there. You get to train on whatever you want. You get to test out all the weapons. You get resources everywhere, easy. So you can go in there and you say, "I'm not good at building." Well, you can just go in there and practice building.
Oh, that's cool.
And actually, I want to go in there with Matt and you,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna get handy, right?
Yeah.
Because it is really. I said we go in there, we put on Builder Pro, we put you on Builder Pro, and we go in there and we get you good because it's just open field. You don't have
Right.
to worry about nothing but trying to get better. With
Nobody
yourself.
shoots you or dies? You
Nobody
don't...
shoots you or dies. Well, you can die, but
Oh.
you know you could just start over.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually pretty cool. It does feel like it's a couple of hitches in there. It's not as crisp as the normal game,
Right.
but it only happened for a few seconds and then it stopped on me. Like I was in there, I almost literally covered all of Dusty Divot with like resources, so you can't even see it.
That's
I was
weird.
I
That's
was
crazy.
just doing crazy stuff. I saw Jackson Wheels on the stream, like making like the biggest ramp ever and riding the Uber down it.
Damn. That's funny. That's cool. I have to check it out.
What crew does it? Just your squad. It's funny to watch when people fight each other. Oh, I'm saying you could do other things like that and fighting each other. I was just for people who say always yell out, "I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that." Well, you can go in there and get good, as Yoshi P said.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to get good. I yesterday I was playing a little bit off stream before you were streaming.
Hey, and dog.
And I actually got 4 kills with the double pistols. So, I was enjoying the double pistols. I've learned a little bit with the double pistols.
Ooh, Ebony and Ivory, yeah.
You gotta be up close, and when you're up close though, it's better not to aim down sights, just to free aim. But yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. I'm definitely enjoying the new weapon,
The Tommy gun.
the Tommy gun. I absolutely love it. And let me explain why I love that gun. For one, it's accurate. I believe every gun should be that accurate, and they should just do different damages. But another reason why I like that gun is because I can handy hip it. The handy hip is back and it's back, and it's in Fortnite, and it's live. I don't have to aim down sights with that gun.
I don't think every gun should be just the same accuracy, because then everybody would go to one gun.
No, that's true too.
Everybody would just go to the same gun, and that would make the game so stale really fast.
But it just sucks that like there's only like one consistency weapon. I just feel like there needs to be like a little bit more consistency. You know what I mean? I don't know necessarily what it is, but like just the fact that I found like something that's consistent, I can aim down sights and shoot and hit something and actually work better on my aim instead of wondering if the gun's gonna be like not consistent or not. Makes me wanna play um makes me wanna play the game more for sure. So yeah, I was playing a little bit off stream. Like I said, I've been learning the double pistols. I did find out if you use the double pistols right, you can beat somebody with a pump. You just got to do it right. You can't one tap though. That's the thing. You can't one tap with the pistols. But you gotta be able to just hold down, and you gotta be up close. You don't really have the range. I mean, you can shoot somebody far with the double pistols, like with the pump, but the pump is still more deadly at range than the pistols are. But you gotta shoot them right. You can't shoot them like in the foot or in the stomach or like anywhere in the torso and expect them to die. You gotta like shoot them like head, like neck area, and they'll die.
The pistols are very very good. They do like a base average of a 9 critical hit of about 40 to 50,
Yo, thank you for the biddies.
and you can fire them very fast.
Right.
You can find yourself in an advantage because it has a little bit range over the pump.
A little,
Just
yeah.
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I won't say a long range where you can use like an AR, no.
Right.
But a good close to medium range is very good for it,
And it
you
takes
find yourself bop, 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 and then somebody's down. Especially if you get a headshot.
Right.
You get a headshot, somebody drops very quick.
and it drops ramps quick too. If somebody's like trying to build up on you real quick,
Yeah.
you can drop a ramp real quick.
I think 3 to 4 shots will drop a ramp.
We'll drop a ramp. That's what I did the other day. Cause you know how like I always get built up on, and someone was building up on me with a ramp, and like trying to go above me like normal, and I I love this dude. I love this dude. I love this dude, man.
He actually put it in text form.
He put it in text form, man.
I'm sorry, OG. You know, that dog is a little red. He's been on my stream and he's been on Handy Kill Cam stream, and every once in a while he does the plug.
He
of,
does Amazon
Twitch,
Prime, Twitch Prime.
Amazon, the Twitch Prime plug, and he actually did it in chat.
He did it in chat,
Nice.
Funny.
and
That's all.
he's so young, man. He's a young dude too, and he grinded for us, man. We much appreciate you, Little Red. You make sure you go tell all our friends about us. I was like, how is my daughter talking to me through the microphone? But it was your daughter. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, because my daughter practically just did the same thing too. But yeah, so and also that another thing too is the Tommy gun also takes down walls pretty well too. Not as well as the pistol, but it does take down walls pretty well.
I love the way it sounds.
Oh,
It sounds real
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. It almost sounds like a silencer on it almost.
Yeah, it does sound like a silencer. It almost does sound like a silencer. You can tell it's not one, but
Yeah.
it really sounds good. It's
Yeah.
they did nice with that gun.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoy that gun a lot. I actually like that gun over the regular AR. I normally go long range battles anymore. And if I do go long range battles, it's either with a scope or with a SCAR. I normally don't go cuz it's even with the regular AR for me, no matter what variant, I cannot for some reason. I don't know if it's the way I shoot it or because it's really not the mechanic. It's not the gun. It's not the gun's fault. You gotta learn how to work with the bloom with the gun, and you have to learn to when to shoot and when to let go. And I haven't figured out that yet with the regular AR. So when it comes to long battles, unless I have a sniper rifle or a scope, I don't engage because I'm just wasting bullets. Unless I'm taking down walls or anything like that. But that's just me though.
The plug is OP.
The plug is open. Go ahead.
OMG, do you hear like the optimism in his voice? He's actually hyped for Fortnite.
I am. I really am. I'm excited for Fortnite again.
That's interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was a good while where he was just trying to get away from it. It's actually good to hear him like be excited again.
Because that's all I needed. That's all I needed was something consistent to where I can sit there and try to get better. I don't like. I mean, all survival games are RNG based, which is for the weapons. But to me, I don't like it when you're shooting a weapon and it feels like the damage is RNG. And I know it's not, but in my brain, it feels different. So it's good to see that I have a consistent weapon that I know that I can go to, and I know if I shoot at them, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna die, or I'm gonna pretty much damage them pretty well, where my teammate's gonna be able to finish them off. So I got a little bit of Call of Duty in Fortnite, so I'm happy about that. Yesterday was a pretty interesting discussion with one of our viewers. Talking about they just frustrated with Fortnite, but that's how it always is, man. You're gonna get frustrated with Fortnite, and you just read my description? Nice, man. Yeah, that's my friend's daughter. There's gonna be times where you get frustrated with any game, and that's just when you gotta just take time and breathe, and just breathe, take a break, go play something else, and come back, because you're not meant to be great at every game. There's very few that can be great at every game. Like I'm better at Brawlhalla than I am at Fortnite, but that doesn't mean Brawlhalla is a better game. I understand the game more than I do Fortnite in a sense. Hello, I am a. Oh, you did my bio. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Stream Olympus is talking to me? What? And the crew dog did my bio. But it just all depends. Like it all comes down to like what game you understand the most, and what And sometimes when a game changes, it's hard to understand the game. Now, Bezo, you brought up a good point yesterday. You brought up a point that you feel like there's too many guns in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there needs to be a change, or is it just something like that like bugs you?
I know, because I've heard this in like not just from my own places, not even just my inner circles. Like the community itself has been saying, it's games that's just completely useless. Like you just pick it up, and the only reason you pick it up is because you have no gun.
No gun.
Like, if you ever got that gun, you would just immediately drop it. Like how many times you been at the end game and seen somebody with a revolver? No,
Right.
never.
Yeah.
And it's just guns that's in there. That's just because it's only so many things you can put in the loot pool, and it changes the percentage of that gun dropping. And there's just a couple of guns in there that I believe they should take out.
Yeah.
I honestly believe they should get rid of the regular pistol,
Right.
and I honestly believe the revolver should be gone. Now,
Right.
as much as I don't like the Deagle, I know some people do use the Deagle for the first shot accuracy that is almost godlike. If you can just
Right.
get a shot or two, you can really put somebody down with it.
Right.
But it's certain weapons in there that I feel is just there.
Right.
It's honestly just there. Like when the crossbow, it was just, nobody cared about it, and
It was more of a gimmick. It was more of a gimmick.
Yeah, it was more of a gimmick. And the bush, why is the bush there? Nobody picks up the bush. Everybody just drops it. Or if they're trying to do a funny gag, like when you try to run around laughing, it's never really used in a competitive sense, like a true competitive sense. We normally see the bush coming, or if we get
That's what she said. Sorry, I had to do it, bro. Oh.
If we get killed by this is gonna sound bad. If we get killed by a person in the bush,
Yo,
if we
yo.
get killed by a person in the bush, we always say, "Dang it, bush Wookie."
You
It's
should
never-
always. You should. This is some advice. You should always check a bush before entering the bush. Okay.
Oh my god.
Da-da-da!
Da-da-da.
So, but I mean,
The regular pistol is great, and but how many of those boys you gonna take into the last 10 people left in the match? None. You're never gonna take a regular pistol in there.
right.
You're gonna take a SMG, or AR, or shotgun, some type of explodes, or a sniper. You're never gonna take a pistol.
I've seen people use a deagle over a sniper because they're better with the deagle than they are with a sniper rifle.
It's because of the first shot accuracy.
Right.
It's extremely high. The first shot accuracy is.
I am glad to see that they've taken the first shot accuracy off some weapons. I think not just because it's good to see them add some dynamic to like the weapons as far, because I mean when the first shot accuracy first came, like everything had it except for the sniper rifles, and it was okay. It was dumb. He
Yeah,
said,
see, you got guys in the chat. All
Yeah.
them wins on there, and they agree.
"Yep, keep the deagle and get rid of the pistol." Yeah. We'll see what happens. Huh.
We got people with 1,000+ wins in there, and they all agree. There's no need for the revolver.
All right.
There's
I
no
never
need for-
use the pistol anymore. I mean, tell
you, the time you pick up a pistol is when you first drop,
yeah.
and you're like, "Oh crap, I don't got a gun. There's a pistol." Bam.
Right.
And then as soon as your loadout is soon as you're getting a good loadout, you drop what? The pistol. You drop the revolver. You drop any gun. So
Yeah.
why would you just leave the double pistols?
Right.
And now we got the Tommy gun, and we got the regular AR. So, and the Tommy gun is mostly the green one is common. So
Yeah, I don't know. I was like really surprised they made a green one. I thought it was gonna be purple and a legendary. Cause when you look at when you looked at how they presented the gun, remember on the bulletin board or whatever you call that thing in that drop menu, whatever, it was like a legendary color. It had the orange background. So I was really surprised to see that it was blue and green. That's why I asked the other day. I was like, "Is there a legendary version of this?" And you said, "Nope."
no, because I don't believe the gun is like. I believe it's good the gun isn't bad. It's good. I'll say it like this: it's average, and then it excels at certain things.
Right.
It excels in the rate of fire that it has, and the consistency of a stream shot
Right.
that it has over an AR.
Right.
And so I think that's why there isn't, because I believe if you go head to head with a Scar, and Scar's damage is gonna melt it.
Yeah.
But if you shoot first, you got a chance. So that's why I think it's
But-
good to green and blue.
But it goes back to what we were talking about yesterday, and I'm gonna say this to say this: they're not going to be, because this gun just came out. There's gonna be no material cap, because now it goes back to what Ninja and everybody was saying about peppering ARs. This gun, you can easily pepper. You could easily pepper somebody, or just really just spray and pray. Easier than you can with the AR because it's more accurate. So, I mean, that's good, but then that's bad for people that wanted there to be like a material cap. I seriously doubt there's going to be a material cap now.
I doubt it's gonna be material cap. If you having a hard time building, that's what the playground is for. Go
Yeah.
train.
I'm gonna do
Go
it.
put
I'm
in-
probably gonna do
Go
it after
put
the
in the
stream.
work that everybody else has, and you don't gotta be a ninja. And I just seen a play he did yesterday that is almost robotic for what he did. Like, okay, but just go get good. Just go get used to being able to defend yourself if somebody builds a ramp on you or whatever.
Oh, I like what DB just said. He said, "No cap, make structures use more materials." It's interesting.
Okay, there you go. That's a good idea.
That's a good counter. That's really good. That is really really good.
Because I've seen it's happened on my stream, and I wish you were there to see it. It was a dude literally just spraying and praying, just straight. Had him and his team had ARs just spraying. They was not caring about anything but just shooting down structures. And had we ran out of materials, we would have been in trouble because they wouldn't have stopped. They would not have stopped. Just spraying AR, not even like miniguns or something. They straight AR.
Yeah. And this is on Fortnite, and I have a question for my silent reporters. Silent reporters, you know who you are. I haven't found out any information on this, and maybe you guys know. But why have we not received nothing for Android yet? What's going on? Why can't I play Fortnite on my Note 8 yet? What's going on? Why can't my wife play yet? And I know OMG's listening in the background, but I'm ready to play. This is the reason why I want to play Fortnite on mobile, right? Is because my wife wants to play in Fortnite. If you do not hurry up and capitalize on this, I'm gonna miss a chance on playing Fortnite with my wife, and I'm gonna be very upset with you, Fortnite. So you need to hurry up with the Android port of Fortnite, so we can get my wife on stream playing Fortnite. Handy wife duos Fortnite on stream. My wife said she would be totally down to do that. But again, Fortnite, you're disappointing me on that. They said this summer. So this month or next. I know, man. I'm getting impatient. They are waiting to finalize the controller support for iOS. Once it goes to Android, they say they'll have no controller support. Really? Interesting. But there are.
DB stays like down the street from them, so.
Yeah, I know. DB.
You know he got the 411.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said silent reporters, because I know if anybody knew any information, he would know, and he's a reliable source. So. Yeah,
most definitely.
Most definitely. I stopped by the studio a couple weeks ago. You know, as funny as that is, I wouldn't put it past you, bro. I really wouldn't. You know, what you need to do is you need to Yes, I did. Me and me and OMG were talking about it before the podcast. We're definitely gonna look into that. I was in the area for work. I figured you were, man. I don't know why you don't go like make furniture for them and get your foot in the door and go talk to them about Fortnite and put a little flavor in their ear. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like bro, like you have like the opportunity, man. DB, well, take it, bro. Take it. You have me for. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, there you go, man. Pretty soon, when Handy has his streaming room, he'll have a DB-made desk from somewhere. One day or another. I plan on it. Because he got them those desks that move by themselves, so you can get them to move. Those are sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. His company makes desks and all kinds of stuff, bro. You should check it out.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
Hey, DB, I see you.
Yeah, height adjustable. There you go. Yeah, that's like Handy approved right there. Height adjustable. Oh God!
Handy approved.
Handy approved.
Handy stamp.
Handy moment. Oh, I can't wait to start spamming that emote. My Jesus. You wish you could stream? Well, I mean, hey, you know what the best thing for you to do right now, Little Red, is right now you are around streamers that are seasoned and that stream all the time. So just take that time to absorb and learn. And when the time comes and you're able to stream, you're already ahead of the game because you already know the do's and the don'ts.
You are surrounded by a bunch. DB, Crew Dog, you name them, they here.
They hear me.
They here.
Bezoid, and you got if you want to die.
Yo,
thank you for the biddies. Man, you gotta give me more love, Spider Wolf. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, man.
Look at all them biddies. Thank y'all for them biddies. They are a fad. No one really researches well.
What? What's a fad?
Oh no! Let me go up. They aren't that. Okay, you was talking about
the desk.
The desk. They aren't all that they are cracked up to be. Most can only handle 250 pounds before the motors struggle. Once you add the work surface, PC and such doesn't leave much room to set anything on their desk.
Well, okay. Well, we'll make a handy customizable desk, and then for my wheelchair to fit. One day.
They could hook up with Able Gamers.
Ooh! Bam! Oh.
There you go.
Man.
Shh. Just saying.
Yep. Well, look at OG with the knowledge. Bam!
OG coming with the marketing right there.
Dropping the mic. Actually, that's actually kind of probably a good idea. That makes too much sense. My company would never do that.
You have no idea how funny that is. Like that forever. Why does that never work? It makes too much sense. What? Sense.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years. I'm glad to hear somebody else say it. Thank you. Thank you. You've made my day.
He actually has been saying that for years. That's funny. Man. So, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. I'll probably go into mobile gaming after me. I'm gonna go into my thank you for that $100 biddies. I made OG thing. Hell yeah, man! Thank you for the biddies, man.
This is for you, DB. Thank y'all for the biddies. You made OG's day.
For real, right? Really. Trust me. It takes at least a Pepsi and a s'mores Pop-Tart at least. I was actually talking about that the other day about how we used to eat Pepsi and s'mores Pop-Tarts. But anyways, let me talk about a game that surprisingly has mobilely caught my radar, which is very weird because y'all know I don't play mobile games much. And it's the mobile Jurassic Park game. It's kind of like Pokemon Go. And I'm not going to get, too much into it, like as far as like what you do, because pretty much if you played Pokemon Go, you pretty much know what you have to do. But this is in my mind why I feel like it's a better game than Pokemon Go. Because for one reason, you know how in Pokemon Go, how you have to yes, you've missed 77 episodes. Little Red.
Where can you find them?
You can find them on YouTube. You can also find them on SoundCloud. You can also find them on Stitcher. So yeah, but you won't be able to find all 77 episodes on SoundCloud, but you can find all 77 episodes on YouTube.
There you go. There you go. That plug.
You can go all the way back to episode 1 where we first started, and we weren't even recording live. We were just recording. So, yeah. But it's a game called I call it Jurassic Park Go. You can just look up Jurassic Park and it'll pop up. So the main key factors on why I feel like this game is better than Pokemon Go. If you've played Pokemon Go, you know that necessarily you have to like go exactly where the Pokemon is, right? And so that means you kind of have to walk in that area. Well, your boy Handy can't walk. So, Pokemon Go, it's kind of like out of the question. So I was like, well, I'll give Jurassic Park go, for a a go. And the main thing that they do is instead of like you having to go, you have a drone because of what you have to do with the dinosaurs. Instead of like killing them, if you've watched Jurassic Park, which if you haven't, spoiler alert, they collect the DNA from either the dinosaurs or mosquitoes and make other dinosaurs. So basically, what you're doing is you're taking a drone and you fly the drone and you start shooting the darts at the dinosaur. And when you start shooting darts at the dinosaur, you collect the DNA. Once you get enough DNA, you create a dinosaur. Now this is where I like it because instead of like me having to walk exactly that way to the dinosaur, I could be in a somewhat general area, and as long as my quote unquote drone is charged enough, then I can go and fly over and get the dinosaur. Now I can't go in like every area, but I can actually get dinosaurs from my house. Normally, when I'm playing Pokemon Go, I couldn't get no Pokemon. And another good thing also that I like is that they've pretty much made it to where the game is like free to play. I mean, you can get a membership for some extra stuff. You can pay to get some extra stuff, but if you don't want to like pay for anything, you can go to those little checkpoint areas where most of the checkpoint areas are like your McDonald's or something like that, and like you pretty much you go and you click on that spot and you get like free currency. There's two different kinds of currency. There's the one currency that you pay to it's like coins, and it's used to evolve your dinosaurs and some other stuff. And then there's another currency that's actually dollars. But if you use those, yo, let's go! Thank you so much for that raid, man, Death. Man, yeah. Let's go, Death. Thank you so much for that raid, man. Oh my Jesus! So if you use the dollar, if you go to the ones that get the dollars, those are actually like real money currency. So basically, instead of like spending like $3 or $4, if you collect all those, then you could use that and actually throw kind of money at the game. So that's another thing too that I feel like Pokemon doesn't have is you kind of like to be good at Pokemon Go, you kind of have to really throw money at the screen. And another thing that I like that actually separates the whole yo, Dad, thank you so much, man, for the biddies. Man, thank y'all so much, man. Thank you for everyone that's coming to Death's Raid, man. Much appreciated. And another thing that I don't know why Pokemon didn't add this, because a lot of people played Pokemon to battle their Pokemon, and yes, you can battle your Pokemon. What's good, man? What's good? You can battle your Pokemon, but you can only battle them like in certain areas, and they're like not like really how like you used to battle Pokemon in the game. But in this game, you can actually battle your dinosaurs against other people's dinosaurs, and it's kind of like how you would play the old school Pokemon, kind of in a way. You select a move, the other person selects a move, and they have different traits and different things like that. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to go nowhere to battle your dinosaurs. You could just sit there at your house and play matchmaking all day, so you can level up your dinosaurs and do that. And if you do win your matches, which is the first to defeat 3 dinosaurs, if you do win your matches, then you can automatically get more DNA for your dinosaurs and stuff like that. So you don't even have to go out and search for your dinosaurs if you don't want to. You can just literally just sit there and play the matchmaking there and do well and kick butt and level up your dinosaurs and get more dinosaurs. So and that's the reason why I feel like the new Jurassic Park game is way better than Pokemon Go, and I feel like that's where they've capitalized on it. Now, is it more popular than Pokemon Go? No, but Pokemon is a game where they try to get gamers to move. Yeah, well, back in my day, kids used to move, and me and my wife was like talking about this the other day. We were watching the new version of Double Dare because for those that don't know, Double Dare is like back on Nickelodeon, and like we watch it with my daughter just because like that was like a good show back in the day. So I like want my daughter to like experience that, right? You know how like back in the day, like when the kids would like run through the obstacle course, right, and be all fast, right? Man, you see the kids now, they're like slow. I'm like, I look at my wife, I'm like, you see this, right? These kids are slow. And my wife says, you know why they're slow, right? Because they always just playing on their tablets and they don't ever run and go outside. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Who plays PUBG Mobile? I do sometimes. I don't play it a lot. But maybe with this new controller that Crew Dog showed me in the Discord, maybe we'll be playing some more PUBG Mobile. Maybe. So yeah, that's my little review on
PUBG Xbox.
Yeah, because PUBG Xbox. Let me tell you this. Why a game that's free on the mobile, and I paid $30 for it on the Xbox, and why does the PlayStation? Why does the mobile version run flawlessly and better than the Xbox version? Why is it that my buildings render on the mobile version and the Xbox it doesn't? Sorry, Cubby. Oh my God. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Once a week we gotta do at least once. Okay.
But yes.
As soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Oh my God! I just don't understand it. Why? Why would you make a game that? Why make a game if you know that one formula works and it works well? Why not put it on all platforms? Like, whoa, wait, let's see. Who did that? Fortnite. Because the money they stole from stealing the console version, paid.
That's actually good.
That's true. That's true. They stole my money. They who goes outside? You should go outside. You need the sun sometimes.
Unless you're here, it's like death. You go outside. The sun is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't go outside right now.
The sun on Super Saiyan mode right now.
Yeah, it's like 102 or something like that. 103 right now where I'm at. Something like that. It'd be hot. It's supposed to rain though tonight, so.
Yeah, it is supposed to rain.
So, yep.
I hope so.
Yeah, it is. It's raining tonight.
Would be nice.
So I feel bad for anybody in San Antonio. Yo, Miss Handy Kill Cam with that host. No, she hosted me. She's at Grandpa's.
Hey, Miss Handy.
She's at Grandpa's, or she's at Thea's house, helping Grandpa.
Oh, nice.
She's at work.
No, she don't work today. She got the day off. Silly girl.
Oh, there go Odie's.
Yeah. Yeah, you should
They
go
have
play.
a playground for that.
Toys in my closet.
No.
That's what I just have.
What about the ones you put in your box?
Mommy told me to put them in.
Parenting, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, go. Be careful.
Before OG go into the next topic, I wanted to do a quick release updates that came out. If you don't know, the new games came out for the PS
Go, Ivan.
the PS Plus
Mm-hmm.
for July, and Heavy Rain is one of them.
Wasn't Dark Angel
Ooh.
talking about that the other day? She said that if you like Heavy Rain, you'll like Detroit's of Human or Human Become whatever that game.
Detroit Become Human. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Heavy Rain is pretty cool. I've seen quite a few playthroughs of it, and I wanted to get into it myself. It's more story driven than gameplay. It's more of a I'm chilling right now.
Like a narrative. Yeah.
Yo! Little Red just subscribed! Yo! Gifted by Death. Let's go, man. Yo! What? Yo! Hey! Hey! Man! Thank you for the sub, love. Man, thank you for that sub, love, man. Yo, you deserve that, Little Red, because as much as you come and promote people to subscribe, to our channels, you deserve that, little man. So
you got the OMG, you got the Oh My Jesus emote.
Yep. So now you get to spam Oh My Jesus, and just make sure when you spam it in other people's channels, you don't get in trouble. Okay. But yeah, you can now go spam this. Man, thank you so much, Death, man. That's so cool with you coming in with a raid, gifting subs, showing love, man. I love this community, man. We always show love one way or another. It doesn't have, you don't always have to show love with money. We always show love in all different kinds of ways. But man, thank you guys so much for everything that y'all do, man. Much appreciated. But go ahead, Bezo. Go back.
Okay. I was saying that Heavy Rain was part of the free games that you get this month on PS PlayStation Plus. Also, it's a game called Absolver. Now, Absolver, I've never seen any gameplay, so I'm actually gonna check into that and see what that's about. Also, Space Overlords and Extreme Exorcism are two games that came over. But on the PS3, if y'all still got y'all PS3 consoles, I still got mine.
OMG does. I know that.
Rayman 3 HD is on it. You get to get that free.
I never got into the Rayman series. I've never played a Rayman game.
And one last thing, Shenmue release date has been announced. It's been confirmed for August. Shenmue 1 and 2 will be coming in August. So
nice.
If you Shenmue 3 guys, the people who've been waiting on Shenmue 3 for the longest, you get to play Shenmue 1 and 2. So.
Nice. Will you be diving into these games, OMG? You know you can now, right?
Oh, I know I can. So I don't know when. It's not a matter of if, it's more a matter of when. But yeah, I will eventually.
Crewdog, thank you so much for the auto host. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Now you know I have to go and get on the Xbox side and figure out what games are coming out for July for Xbox, because Xbox also was like, well, you mentioned PlayStation, but you didn't mention Xbox. Good job, Bezoid. No, I'm just kidding.
One last thing. For those who do have PlayStation Plus and don't got Black Ops 3, you have 7 days. You can go get Black Ops 3 for free. Go grab it. Go pick it up. Because on July 11th is the last day you can get it for free. And it's useless not to get it. You might as well just go and get it, put it in the library, or go and download it. That's a free $60 game.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Yo, man, thank you so much, Death, man. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever wanted to play, I wish I would have known. I wouldn't have thrown $60 at the screen to get Black Ops 3 again, but there's no way to know about that. But yeah, definitely, if you can, why not? Because you know how it always is. If the new Call of Duty sucks, everybody's just gonna go back to Black Ops 3 anyway. But I don't think it's gonna
suck. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna suck.
Tomorrow is your birthday, Little Red. Happy birthday, Little Red. Another July birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
And all the July birthdays, man.
Yeah.
Angela's was yesterday.
Yep.
And then we had July 4th today, Independence Day, and then
Yep.
His tomorrow. Wow.
And then mine's the 16th, and then OG's is at the end of the month. And then we have
wait. You got cut out. OG's is when?
at the end of the month is like at the 30th. Right?
Yep, the 30th.
Yep.
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 Man.
Yep. Yeah, we all July babies.
Yeah, I had a coworker tell me that I'm old. So I've never actually had that happen. Like, I make fun of my age, even though I'm really not that old. But I always tell everybody I should walk with a cane or a walking chair and all that. But no, at work about a week ago, like we were talking about our birthdays in July because we had a little potluck for the July people already. And one of the younger girls who's like 19, she's all, "Hey, how old are you gonna be?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'll be 35." She's like, "Man, you old." I'm like, "Dang."
That ain't old, man. That ain't old.
35 is not gonna be old. All right.
I'm-
But again, when you're like 19, 20, I mean, we're considered old. For that.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of perspective.
I don't know. I think the new 30s is the new 20 to me. I don't know. To me, I don't know. I feel like we're like a more experienced 20, cause you still have fun. You still not too old to do crazy stuff, but you just don't.
We're just smarter now.
We're just smarter. Yeah, we're more seasoned. We're more seasoned for sure. I'm about.
What season?
All right, man. You go out and you have fun with your lady, man. Please.
Yes, sir.
Please
Yeah.
be safe. Yo, thank you for the biddies, Dad.
Go light some fireworks. Go eat some food.
And if you do drink, please drink responsibly. Get an Uber.
Please. Get an Uber.
Get an Uber.
There is no need to ever drive drunk. Get an
Yes.
Uber.
Get an Uber, please. Yep.
Or a Lyft.
Yep. Or have a designated driver, or something. Yeah, I was always the designated driver, but I can't drive. So I defeated the purpose. But yeah. But I forgot what we was on. But again, thank you guys for everything. OG, why don't you go ahead and hit us with some knowledge, sir?
Sure. This battle over this thing called loot boxes is just not going away. And it's worldwide now. Oh, yes, that's right. French regulators are concerned about loot boxes, but they were forced to concede that it wasn't considered gambling. So there's a group, it's the ARJEL. I'm not going to go over it because it's actually in French and I'm not going to even try to pronounce it.
Oh, come on. You don't want to say
Oh.
bonjour, bonsoir? I don't even know if I
No.
said anything.
No, we're not even doing it. No. But anyway,
You
that
could use
five
Google
was-
Translate. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
I don't know. It ain't worth it. But anyway, what you need to know is that so of course in France, they're just now learning. Oh, wait a minute! Everybody's calling it gambling. We need to have a discussion about this. So they actually had a committee meeting, and basically what they concluded that overall, the only way that they would be able to consider it gambling, basically, they made like a 3-page paragraph about it. So I'm going to summarize it for you. Because of the fact that you cannot get real currency out of this, they're not going to consider it gambling. So even though, yes, you're spending money to get random, prizes on whatever game you're playing, basically the fact that there is no cash value to these prizes is why they were forced to concede that it wasn't considered gambling, and they're going to, at least for now, allow it. Because they were actually going to, I guess, ban it in France or something.
You're right.
But they decided not to because they could not prove gambling, since you cannot get money. I mean, now, of course, selling accounts is a completely different scenario. You're not buying loot boxes to sell them to people. But as far as the actual act of purchasing loot boxes to gain, advantages or whatever, since they physically have no cash value, they deem it not gambling, and they decided to just let things go for now.
Nice.
So the battle's still going, and not just here in the States, but worldwide. And like I said, France just had this just recently.
That's
So,
crazy, man. And again, thank you so much, Def, for the biddies. And I did see that follow, but I'm not even going to say the name.
I was about to say, don't.
Thank you. Thank you, DB. Thank you. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I don't consider it gambling because you're not really, like I said, you're not getting a financial gain. That's, I don't know. When I always consider it to be gambling, is like, if I go and gamble, okay, I have a chance of winning like $700. Even if I spend money on the loot boxes and I get the digital currency, I can't turn around and sell it. Now some games you can, like CS:GO skins, I think you could sell, and PUBG skins, I think you could sell. I'm sure. So then that makes more sense because but like not all loot boxes are that way. Like I can't go and sell the freaking Diva skin. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't even know, like, how do you do that? Like, how does somebody sell a skin anyway? Because, like, I guess you could separate it from your account. I don't know. But anyway, like, I never could see it, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the old head in me. I don't know. But I never see it as, like, I'm going out and when I'm, like, gonna buy this loot box, I'm gambling like I'm playing blackjack or Texas Hold'em, and I could walk out with like 5Gs, 4Gs, 2Gs, $200. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand. I can understand where they think that it can promote gambling habits because you just maybe like trying to do whatever you can to try and win, but I don't think it as like actual gambling. I don't know.
I actually feel differently about it. I feel it is a little. I do think it puts you in a mindset, not of gambling for money, but it gives you a similar. It's a habit, yes, as a habit. And I'm not over here saying, think about the children. No, I just think it should. I just think it shouldn't be. There is no need for the way they use loot boxes now. Now, there's certain games that do use loot boxes where I'm not, I'm okay with it. But games like Call of Duty where they hide stuff and the only way you can get it is through a random chance in a loot box, I'm not with that.
Yeah.
OG always says this the right way. I'll say it. Having a choice is much better than saying you can only get it out of a random chance in a loot box, which I consider a habit of gambling. Not, literally, but just.
But the habit, yeah, the behavior.
Yeah, the behavior. So I do. I'm hoping that they do find a way to, regulate how the loot boxes are being done.
Because some games are taking advantage of it. So yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of loot boxes, I did see a little bit of an article. I didn't get to read it fully, but apparently Black Ops 4 will not have loot boxes. Apparently.
I'm glad they won't.
Again, it's not confirmed. It's not.
In fact, let me say it. I said that right. It's not that I'm glad they won't. It's just it shouldn't be a way where like certain guns you can only get out of a loot box. I should be able to either grind or have different ways to get the gun.
I want the grinding aspect back. I want the grinding aspect back in all games because, I mean, that's the whole reason why I play is to grind. That sounds so wrong, but I feel like if there's no grinding aspect to it, there's no reason to play. Even Fortnite doesn't have a grind. I honestly feel like this. If Fortnite had some kind of a grind, even a rank mode, for me to grind and more consistency base, I would play it more. I would, not that I don't play it because I do, but I would be more hooked to it than I would. Like right now, like I don't see a reason for me personally to play it other than to play with my friends. Although I would like to get a solo win, but that's just for my personal. That's just for me personally. It doesn't do nothing else for me except for give me, that. So I don't know. I got
you. And I was thinking the same way, which is what made me step back from Fortnite for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I got back into it, and I didn't understand what was the switch to get me back into it until I listened to a ninja said something, and he was saying it to. He wasn't talking to me. He was actually talking to somebody else, and it was like, dang, a light bulb went off in my head. There are games you grind for stuff, right? You know, a perk or unlock. Then there are games you grind just to get better at the game. He said I was having the Friday Fortnite tournament, and somebody said something in chat, and he was like, "Well, aren't you playing the game to get better at the game because you like it? If you're playing something to have fun and to get better, if you're not playing it to have fun and get better, why are you playing it?" And I was like, you know what? That was been probably my challenge to myself was to get better with Builder Pro because I wanted to get better at the game. I didn't like how people was able to build ramps and get ahead of me, so I gave myself my own challenge. So maybe that's what you need to do for yourself, Andy.
Yeah, maybe. And I've been playing, but no, I know what you mean. I need to be like, you know what? It's time for me to go full fledged. Oh well, once this Valhalla tournament's over, I probably will do that. Yo, what's up, Iceman? What's good, bro? How you doing?
I did a little something to add to this too. A few weeks ago, y'all probably remember me kind of aggressively going after Final Fantasy: A New Empire for the way that they do their payment system, where you have to win.
Yeah.
Well, this may just be coincidence, but ever since that episode, I've been getting emails from them every week for them trying to get me to come back to the game and like them offering to give me a bunch of free stuff to play. Now, like I said, that could just be coincidence, but I find it funny that after I hated and bashed on them hard, now they're like desperately emailing and spamming me to try to get me back in the game.
They're listening to the podcast. Yo, DB got breaking news.
You got breaking news?
You got breaking news. What you got, DB?
What you got?
Joey Chestnut defended
his title.
Oh, at the hot dog eating championship. Oh, like blah, blah. But man, that's crazy. Maybe they secretly listen to the podcast. OMG.
It's possible. They haven't bribed me well enough to get me back into the game. By the way, so no, I'm not playing.
That's funny.
What was
a lot better than that?
What was their offer?
It was a lot of game currency, like 30,000 gold, which I could spend in a day. Some mercenary rations that I never use, and some other stuff. It was nothing really worth bragging about. Like, no. Like, if you're gonna like brag me, try to bribe me back into the game, give me millions of stuff, not a few 10 grand. I mean, that's nothing to me. Which sounds bad.
Okay, Nintendo. Okay, Nintendo. All right, Nintendo. So we found out. So we found out OMG officially works for Nintendo.
I've been wanting to work for Nintendo since I was a kid, to be honest. Like, I actually always talked about, because I used to subscribe to Nintendo Power, the magazine, every week or every month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew where their headquarters were. I told myself as a child I wanted to go to Redmond, Washington, so I could work for Nintendo of America. That was actually a dream I had as a kid. So,
you can still do it.
Honestly, me and the girlfriend actually talked about. I don't know if I should say the reason why on the air, but there's another reason that we want to go to Redmond, Washington. But basically, me applying. We actually talked about me applying to work for Nintendo, legitimately. Try to see what position they have available to see if they'll actually accept me, and if they do, I may actually move out there. Like, not saying that's actually going to happen, but I'm actually going to look into it though.
Hey, the best thing you could always do is try. I mean, you never know. Think about this, and I use it.
Insider influence.
I always use this. I always use this a lot because this is how it happened. I found out about Able Gamers, and I emailed the org, and because of where I am with Able Gamers is because I reached out and emailed them. You know what I mean? So you never know what happens when you just reach out and email somebody. You never know what could happen. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? No. No. Okay. Thank you for your time. At least you read my email. You know what I mean? or at
Right.
least you know took the time to look at it. You know.
You acknowledge me, yeah.
So I mean,
Mhm.
you know, you should always take risks, man, like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, why not? You know, the thing that defeats us is our self and fear, and if
Oh yeah.
if you could just go and just do it, why not? You know, and I've
Mhm.
always been that person. I'm like, why not? I'm gonna go try it and see what happens. You know, you
Up
never.
to hit up Reggie, be like,
You
hey
know.
yo, because he's a big marketing guy. If y'all don't know who Reggie is, like if you ever see a guy who's always like advertising Nintendo hard, I think he did it during E3. Um, he's like a big time marketing guy. I'm about to hit him up and be like, hey man, I know how to market too. Like we can go head to head. Like I'll take you down, Reggie. I'll take your spot. You know, get that number one
Dang.
spot.
Dang.
Plot. Say what?
What? y'all know y'all don't know nothing about that.
Ludacris, shout out.
Just DB said just got an email from someone offering me $600 for my Fortnite account. Yo, I mean it depends on what account it is. Is it your PC account that you never play?
Hey, don't do it. What you call it? Got banned for that.
Yeah, don't do it. I probably shouldn't have read it out loud. Rip. Rip.
A couple of post streamers got their account banned for doing some stuff like.
Yeah, so don't do it. Anybody listening to the podcast, don't do it. Not all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always say.
Yeah, I actually had offers when I made my announcement on my YouTube channel that I was going to quit playing Heroes Charge. I actually had a few offers to buy my account. I didn't sell it, but yes, I have had offers, and no, I'm not selling. I don't do that. So that's just not a thing. Like, yes, I could use the money, but I want to be legit in my hustle. I'm just gonna put it to you that way. So, not happening.
Yeah. You see what DB put in the chat? I don't want to read it out loud just in case.
Okay.
But you read it. I mean, but don't read it out loud, but read it.
I read it.
All right. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man. Yo, I hope you don't. Well, I mean, I hope you move to Washington if you get the job. But it'd be sad if you leave, man. But
OMG.
OMG. OMG.
Yeah.
Man.
I'll be in that. I'll be advertising for you guys. This just in, popping into the podcast.
For real. For real. Breaking news from OMG.
Wait. We have OMG and Fire Team.
Fire Team. Yep. Over at GameStop.
We have GameStop and Nintendo. Hey.
Yep. Man. Oh. By the way, OMG, I have officially sent that to you, so make sure to check your notifications, sir. Yeah, it should be there this time for real.
Cool.
For real this time.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, my bad.
That's cool.
But definitely. I don't know who's on what right now.
We had just talked about the whole gambling thing, and then we kind of moved on from that.
Was that? Oh, that was gonna be your topic, right? Was the gambling thing? All right. So now it's Bezoid's turn.
No, I think it's your turn, Andy.
Oh no! Oh wait, is it my turn? Wait.
Yep.
Oh, it is my turn. Huh. Well.
Talked about all the PS.
Oh yeah, the PS. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about Overwatch.
Okay.
And how it's changing, how it's changed for the better. I played it for a good hour yesterday, and of course you guys know about the update and everything because I've discussed it about the update. And I'm gonna say this, this is a very good positive update. I'm gonna tell you this, the whole hour I played, and this is gonna surprise you, Bezoid. The whole hour I played Overwatch, not one person backed out of a ranked match.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if it's the new what you call it, the new encouraging system, the new point system they have for voting for people, to give them a good a good name or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Good rapport, or what? But nobody backed out. Nobody complained. Nobody like was like, "Oh, you need to not be bashed." It was I don't know. It was a different experience. So, I would say this to say this. If you've played Overwatch, a long time and you got away from it, now is to replay. I'm gonna go at it again, but I was to say this. I was surprised. I was really, really, really surprised how different the game was. Well, for one, there's no defense. Like, the characters are still there, but like I said in last week's episode, there's no defense characters. So nobody can complain at you. Why are you being Bastion on attack? Because
Because you want to be a scumbag.
right, exactly. Why are you being this? There's no. Why are you being Hanzo on attack? There's none of that no more because it's all it's all just one. You just have tank, offense, and your support.
So I get to be Sombra anytime.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I planned on coming back to Overwatch and bringing it to the channel when they give my Sombra the best thing ever, which is limited visibility.
Yeah, that's what got me. That's what got me checking because I was trying to see when that was coming into the PTR, out of the PTR, and nobody could give me like an official date. So I went to go see if it was out yet and if Wrecking Ball was out yet, because I really want to play with Wrecking Ball just because I'm curious, right?
I've seen Max play with them. And I think the meta's gonna change.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the meta's gonna change, which is a good thing.
It really is.
The game won't be the same,
Right.
It won't get stale.
Do you think
some people can't stand that? And
I love it. I love
an
that
evolving game
because I mean, I like it for a game like for this. Sometimes I don't know if I like it for a game of Fortnite. The only reason why, and I'm gonna say this to say this, is because like Overwatch gives you time to absorb the update, absorb the player. I feel like sometimes Fortnite doesn't give you a chance to really absorb. It seems like if you miss a week, you're behind as far as that goes.
Ain't that a good thing though?
That means when
you do come back, you're like, oh God, this came out. Oh snap!
Yeah,
let's try this out. So,
yeah, that's true. But sometimes you might feel like you're behind a learning curve when it comes to certain things.
Well, you got the playground now.
Yeah, that's true.
Go in
That's
there
very
and
true.
be like, oh, what's new?
That's very true.
Let's check it out.
So they so like I said, the Sombra update is not out yet. Wrecking Ball is not out yet, but the new Symmetra update is out, which again is very different playing Symmetra. It's so weird playing her, cause I feel like I'm playing her as like an attack character than more of a support. And then she does this big old wall. Like I want to say a joke, but I better not go there.
Yeah, I heard it yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there, but it's pretty. I don't understand the wall because I feel like I still die through the wall. And they also fixed the glitch of what's his name? Can't think of his name. The guy with the big hand, Doomfist. For those that didn't know, there was a glitch with Doomfist. Like right when you got the Doomfist, the ult, the one that when it comes down and he rains on you, if you stayed on like the very like outer edge of it, you actually got healed instead of took damage. So they had to fix that. Pretty interesting. It was kind of funny. I'm surprised they let that one slip by as far as it did. Also, season 11 has officially started. So if you are somebody that's into rank play, you might want to go ahead and get up in it. You already know I've dove up in it a little bit. Again, the find a group thing seems pretty cool. How you can literally set it up to find certain people you want so you don't have to deal with the drama. But honestly, I didn't deal with no drama, and I was Bastion. I was purposely Bastion. The
You know
whole.
what?
I
I got something to piggyback off that when you're done.
Okay, I was purposely Bastion for the whole hour to see if I could get anybody to rage quit because I was Bastion.
You was scumbagging?
Yeah, I was, and I was gold a lot.
You was scumbagging.
I was a lot. I purposely I went on the payload and everything, and it was funny because everybody was like voting me as team leader and voting me as a productive teammate or whatever it is. It was so cool. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna continue to be Bastion, and so for the whole hour I was just Bastion in rank play, tearing it up.
I'm gonna tell Cybot.
Tell him he got competition, man.
Competition.
So yeah, definitely.
Hashtag console handy.
Hashtag on some handy. So definitely, if you wanna go ahead and dive into Overwatch, please do. It's getting a new fresh air, and from what I'm hearing, later on, Soldier's finally getting touched.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and he's getting a buff.
What? Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's getting a buff. I don't know necessarily what, but
One more time.
yeah.
You telling me that Soldier's getting touched?
Finally, after 2 years, Soldier's finally getting touched.
The Ryu of Overwatch
It's getting touched.
is getting touched.
Yes, that's breaking news.
That's breaking news. Let me put that in there. That is breaking news right there. That guy never gets touched. He literally is the Ryu
Yeah.
of Overwatch.
Yeah.
He got a bag. He got no shoes on. Runs around. He just, he just goes from place to place to shoot people.
Again,
I can't believe they're actually doing something to him.
I don't know if it's specifically true, but then a lot of people didn't think Sombra having infinite invincibility was going to be true, and an infinite teleport to be true. Some people say that's a buff for Sombra. Some say it's a nerf, because the reason why they say it's a nerf is because when you're invincible for the amount of time, you cannot take what you call it. You can't take the control.
You can't take the control.
Yeah, you can't.
It is legitimately for my
right,
type of playstyle.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So I would say it's not a buff. It's not a nerf. It's just a new way of playing.
Sombra, yeah.
Yeah.
And think about
my
it.
style is guided towards that.
And you'll be able to counter, Wrecking Ball a lot easier. And because think about it like this, right? If you see how people are playing Wrecking Ball and how they're like using her ball and just going around in circles on the point, I know you've seen it. You've seen it. Okay.
Yeah, I watched March Max stream.
So, and I'm just using this as an example. There's other examples on why she should be having infinite invisibility. If she didn't have that in like full time, you couldn't really get a hold of Wrecking Ball in a sense. So it makes perfect sense for them to do it. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to use Sombra myself just to test it out to see how it is. Yeah. Oh, and go ahead.
Wait, the detection range, Max, I'm gonna need you to explain about the detection range. Are they changing it? Are they changing her detection range? If that is messed with, I'm gonna be mad.
And then also, what they're also doing too, Crew Dog's gonna like this. I hope Crew Dog's listening. It was increased from 2 to 4. Yeah, it was increased to 2 to 4.
So people can see it from farther away. Oh, it's a nerf.
Yeah.
It's a nerf.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
That sucks.
So another thing I didn't check to see if it's here or not, but Crew Dog's favorite character got a buff. is going to be getting a buff or already has a buff, which is Mei. At some point, Mei had fall off damage with her spike shots. Well, now they're taking away the fall damage, the fall off damage from her spike shots, so she can literally snipe somebody practically with her ice pick shots. With her
Honestly, she shouldn't have fall off damage.
Yeah, I don't think she should either.
Because one, it's not an easy shot to.
No, it's not.
It's a risk reward thing. You take the risk. If you get the shot, you get rewarded, and it shouldn't have fall off damage.
Oh, look what else you put. Yeah.
Yeah, and with destroyable teleport spots, there's too many ways to shut it down. Oh my God, they nerfing.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot that part. They did make it where it was destroyable, but because
Max with the reporting, thank you, Max. I was wondering, was you there? Because I know you even played Dr. Hamsterville.
Yeah, Dr. Hamster. Yo, I am not calling him Wrecking Ball. I'm calling him Ham, and I'm going ham with Hamster, man. And the first game I'm playing, I'm gonna play Wrecking Ball in the background. I don't care what anybody says. Judge me all you want. I'm just doing it.
Just know, Katy Perry will be on, next time you play Fortnite.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yes.
No! But, yeah, so that's my little bit of knowledge on some Overwatch. Thank you, Magic, for going more in depth, because there were some things I didn't know about Sombra myself. Because a lot of things, like I don't get to, really find out until, I play with her myself. But with me being on console and not PC, there's a lot of things that I miss. Yeah, if you saw my gameplay, they kept saying how much Sombra could shut Hamron down every time I tried to hack him. He rolled out of rage instantly.
That sucks. I won't be able to lock Hamster down.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Katy Perry doesn't sing Wrecking Ball.
I know that. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, the Katy Perry thing is star
something,
power on
right, exactly. But go ahead and do your piggyback, sir.
Oh yeah. You were talking about earlier and Overwatch, and actually, I'm glad Max is here. And actually, OMG, I want his opinion on it. I've talked to you about it, but thing you were saying about how you get matched with certain people, and they worked on matchmaking with certain types of groups. I was having an announcement that coming to the Bezoy channel, we're gonna have a Discord where you can have an LFG in there. So let's say Handy's playing Overwatch and he's like, I wonder if anybody's on that's playing that I can play with that I trust. You can go into the Discord and get in there and find some other players alongside himself. Or if Magicef and Miss Sweets are on Final Fantasy and I'm not around or Handy's not around, something like that, you can find other players around. And I was thinking, do you guys think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you can find another outlet for your crew to get together and kind of cooperate on something, regardless really of what it is, I think it's a good idea, yeah. But of course, it's a matter of trust. But yeah, I mean, I've seen this before.
Right. I think I think it would be. I think it's a good idea. My thing is, like I said before, it's just gonna be hard. For, like I said, the whole console thing, and it's gonna take time because. Not that you like you said, you're telling me that they do it before, but your audience is gonna have to get used to you, getting that into the Discord and stuff. So I mean, I think it could work. It's just gonna take a lot of time. And
yeah, they don't need it for communicating. It's
right,
right. Here, I'm here to play on PS4, and Here,
Right.
I'm here to play on Xbox, and oh, I'm on Xbox. Let's play together. And then you get in a party on Xbox or PS4, whatever.
Right.
It's more like here I am to play, and if you want
It's
to play
like
with me,
a like a hub, like a
like
social
a
hub.
hub,
Yeah.
like a social hub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean, people do this all the time. Like, as a matter of fact, people, when I first started playing, mobile RPGs, instead of using the game to kind of set up things as far as like who's online or whatever, people would say, hey, get online. On the app called Line, because Line was how people communicated with each other to say, hey, we're a group that's doing something, who's all on? And whoever's on would respond, and then we'd all just group up together and do whatever we're doing, raid wise or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I mean, it's something that's been done forever. I don't see why it would be bad to do it on Discord because they do it on other platforms anyway.
No, yeah. I don't think it'd be bad at all. Like I said, it would just be all you guys gotta put in the time, and the biggest thing I can tell you to do, like, if you're gonna do it, stick with it. Don't change because somebody doesn't like the situation or it gets complicated. That's the biggest mistake I did. When when trying to go all voice Discord, because I originally wanted to go all voice Discord for two reasons. One, to build a community better, and then we have it all there. Two, it's so much easier to manage the audio, the mixing and the audio, and like say if one person's too loud or whatever the case may be, you know, then I can turn them down. I don't have to mute them. I can just turn them down. Or if, say for instance, you know how like yesterday we had like random people just joining, or not yesterday, but the other day, how we had like random people joining the party on PlayStation or Xbox. With Discord, you don't have that. You can't have random people joining. But
Right.
the biggest mistake that I had was is like, instead of like politely putting my foot down and saying, no, this is like how it's gonna be, I was just like, yeah, no, it's too difficult. Nobody likes it, so I'm going back. And I should have stuck with it, because if I would have stuck with it, it would have personally, it would have been better for my channel and me, and to manage everything together. So would say like the biggest advice I would give you, even though you're like just using it for a social hub, just continue to use it. Don't let you know don't go back to going back to the old ways. Always use it as your social hub. 'Cause I guess it'd be
Oh
like,
yeah. I'm really gonna try it out. It's in the works right now. I want to be able to bridge it across, not just my channel but multiple channels. So you
right.
know, just in case like I'm not around and you're in there and it's, because it's always people like when you're playing handy and somebody come in your channel and be like, "Can I play?" Well, you'd be like, "Well, I'm full right now, but you can go into this Discord and
Discord.
find somebody to play with
That's very
until I get
true.
a free spot." There you
That's
go.
very true. That's very true too. That's very true too. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think
very.
it's a great idea. I really have no problem with it. Like I said, I've experienced it before, so I'm somewhat familiar. I don't do live or anything anymore. I'm just saying it now because a lot of people say, "Hey, why don't you get online?" I don't do that anymore. Um, but yeah, I mean, I still think it's a great idea. The only reason I stopped doing it though was one, I'm never home for the most part,
Right.
so I'm never online anyway for the most of the time, especially on work days. But two, with Line there was a lot of clustering and a lot of problems. With Discord, I think it'll be a lot better than Line, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I still support the idea, and I think that you should 100% go for it. Set up the way you want to do it, and don't let anybody else change how you're going to do it.
Right.
Be open to suggestions, but but understand that you're the boss. You know what I mean? This is your setup. Do you, bro?
Thank you, sir. I
Yep.
will go from it.
Yep. That's good streamer advice too.
Yeah, I agree. Thank
Not
you.
that I'm a streamer, but
No, but in all realness though, that's good streamer advice though. Like, yo, Like you should totally if you should do what you want to do and understand you're the boss of your channel. Don't let anybody tell you how to run your channel. I mean, you're open to suggestions, but at the same time, like do it. It's definitely. Oh, I see Little Red over here trying to redeem some stuff.
Oh,
Gotta get them points, man. Gotta get them points, bro.
gotta get them points. You gotta come to church.
Gotta come to church, man. Don't show up late.
Even though I was a little bit late today.
You was a little bit late, but I think I figured you was playing with Crew Dog, so you're excused.
No. I had a lot to do because of what today is. So.
Oh yeah. Me and OG were talking about this the other day, or just before the podcast started. 4th of July to me, I mean, of course, 4th of July is awesome. Much respect for everybody, and glad that we have, our independence. But 4th of July is not as exciting it is now as it is when you're a kid.
Of course.
I don't know why it is though. You would think it would be like, I don't know. It's weird.
I got an easy answer for you. Okay, as a kid, what are you hype about 4th of July? Fireworks. As an adult, what are you hype about 4th of July? Food. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You're not as hype for fireworks as you were as a kid.
That's true.
Right.
Speaking of fireworks, Japan's not even using fireworks no more. They're going to be using drones. And actually, I think here in San Antonio or in one of the states, one of the cities, they're actually going to be doing that for their fireworks display. Instead of doing fireworks, it's going to be like synchronized drones flying and doing all the colors and stuff. Pretty interesting.
Flashing lights and all that.
Yeah.
It's different, yeah. It's interesting.
Hey, OMG, she just said it better. The missus just said it better. As a kid, you're hyped for 4th of July because you get fireworks. As an adult, you hype for 4th of July because you get off work.
Nice. No, that's not a lie.
I think that's the truth right there.
Yeah.
I support that.
We support that message. But definitely. And plus, back when we was kids, young teenagers, me and OG would always go to the Jubilee and down in Schertz Park. Schertz Park was always the place to go back in the day.
We used to call it the 4th. They'd be like, "Hey, you going to the 4th?" Oh yeah, I'm going to the 4th.
Yeah, we used to call it the 4th. Yeah, and I would always end up hooking up with my ex-girlfriend at that time because she was always working at the booth. Yep, she was always working the booth every 4th. And I was like, man, well, I know Monica's gonna be there. Might as well just hook up with my summer fling for the summer and whatever.
Pimp handy, huh?
Yeah.
You know what time it is. You know why I'm here.
Yeah. It was like that. It was, and me and OG, when it came to the girls, me and OG always had this thing. We never did anything. It just happened. But yeah, so we would always go to the park. I'd end up doing that, and then we end up just hanging out, having a good old time, and then go home. But the cool thing was, it's the park would always stay open until real late. Now the park's just lame. Now the park it closes. They actually put gates around it.
It's sort of it's Odie's asked doing what?
There's children present, and I'm not saying anything.
Ant Dog would agree because he's from here. I guess it's sort of like Belle Isle now, huh?
Yeah.
Belle Isle was the place to go for any summer thing, and now it's kind of lame.
Yeah, now it's lame. Yeah, and yeah. And what's his name? There, Little Red just redeemed the freestyle rap. All right, Little Red, what you want me to freestyle about, man? What you want me to freestyle about?
Hey, this is a first.
Yeah.
Has there been a freestyle rap during a podcast?
Actually, Angela did the first one.
Oh, she did the first.
She did the first one. She said the podcast will never be the same again. See you making babies? No. You try to get me in trouble, man. You made me go into disclosure.
Well, you did say the other day you always thought you had a son out there.
Yeah, I did. Rip. Oh, God. There you go, B-Lloyd. Dang it, B-Lloyd. They ain't going to give me more trouble. Man.
Just teasing.
And you know my wife hosted, too. Man.
Yep, just teasing him, Miss Handy. Just teasing.
Freestyle about chips.
About chips? Oh, okay. I would love to hear this.
You want me to freestyle about chips and Frito-Lays? How I do it and eat on my days? I just like it. Sometimes I like waves. Sometimes I just do it on my days. I don't even know, man. Sometimes I feel like a maze when I'm especially eating Lays, especially on the flavor. Sometimes I slice through them like a Star Wars lifesaver. What you be tripping? Understand what I'm listening. Sometimes I feel like I'm sinning when I'm chipping, but I'm truly a Christian. Oh, but I'm saying the submission. Oh, but I'm like going fishing and seeing what I'm listening. Because I'm doing this. Because my chips are on crispin. I messed it up. But anyway, there you go, man. Anyway. There you go. There you go.
Hey.
Killing them, man. Dun, 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 dun. Yo. Oh, I just thought of an idea, man. Back in my music days, what if I had made it a beat out of that? Out of that, dude, that'd have been so sick.
Yo, that would be sick.
That'd be so sick. Ah!
Okay, so now you got an idea.
I got an idea.
You got an idea for you got an idea for like a notification.
Yeah, a follow alert.
Follow alert.
That's the only one I haven't touched. That's a follow.
That's the only one you ain't got.
That's the only one I ain't touched.
Then you won't be able to. You still got to say the.
I still got to do it though. Yeah, I know. I can't get rid of that. That's like original in itself. That's what I mean. That's what people stay for. I don't know. I'm just playing. But
people here to stay for that.
Yeah, I haven't been chopping up the names though lately. I've stayed away from the names. But does anybody else got some knowledge to drop?
OG
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
You say.
Knowledge. I said.
You say. Well, I read something a while back that I never brought up, but you know what? Why not? Because I think it's just kind of silly. Y'all remember the old school game called Pog?
Yes.
Apparently, it's a mobile game that's being created. I don't know if y'all ever knew about this or not, but apparently they're actually doing a thing where I guess there's a way where you shake the phone or something like that, and basically you play against other people, and you get to collect other people's electronic Pogs or whatever.
I'm downloading it right now. I'm going for it.
I'm not sure if it's out yet, but yeah, I'm not sure if they actually put a name to it or it's just straight up Pog. I think it's just Pog, yeah. But yeah, basically they actually made it into a mobile game, and they have a new game mode too, where I guess there's another mode called Pogman. Basically, you use this alternate reality, kind of like what Pokemon Go does, and it's kind of like a hide and seek thing. With their franchise mascot in various outfits, so you can actually walk around and find, I guess, new Pogs is the idea, and then you could, play against other people, and then if you find someone that has that rare Pog you haven't found, you can try to beat them for it or whatever. So it's interesting. It's really weird. But I grew up in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up playing a lot of Pog with the Slammers and all that. And just to kind of see that become a thing.
I love Pog. I love Pog. I had so many Pog. I had like 3, those big canisters. I had like those 3 or 4 canisters full of Pogs, and then I had the metal slammers and everything. Man, you don't even know what you done started.
And you know what I got to say about that?
What's
that?
1, that's cool. 2, it's about to be some broke phones from people shaking them.
Yeah.
People are going to be dropping their phones.
People are going to be dropping their phones. That's actually the cell phone companies are going, yes.
Marketing.
Yes, it's definitely.
Oh man, yeah, because that's gonna be the same problem with the Wii. You know, instead of throwing it on the TV, you're gonna throw it on the ground.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it is officially not out yet. Well, I mean, there are other
It's
Pog
in
games.
creation. Yeah.
There are other
Creation.
Pog games out there, but it's not like the ones like right now. The number top or the top Pog game that's out right now is a game like you just like you do puzzle games and then you collect Pogs and then and then you like battle the
Okay.
computer player. But it's not.
No, that's not the actual thing. No, you'll know it's the right one when you see it from a company called Compton Technology.
Compton.
Yeah, Compton.
Oh my God.
It's called Compton Technology. This is the mobile game developer that's actually
Wait a
working
minute.
on the game.
Compton Technology,
Compton.
Compton Technology.
created by NWA.
Better know.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it's all coming together.
No.
Together.
Do you remember? Speaking of music and rappers and all that making apps, do you remember when you talked about on the show when Ludacris made his own version of Words with Friends?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was it called again? I actually downloaded that. It was
Oh, I don't remember now. That was a long time ago. That was like last year.
like episode.
It was an early episode. Yeah, Ludacris actually made his own mobile. There was a mobile game that Ludacris had a lot of influence on. I don't remember what it was called.
I remember it was Slang with Friends. Slang with Friends, because it was like slang, word slang,
Words with Friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Something like
and remember Ludacris made it or whatever. It was
that.
funny.
Yeah.
I just
I
had to.
completely forgot about that.
I'm just saying,
Man,
brought up
The
Compton.
90s rap. Man, I'm telling you, if you were a rapper in the '90s, like I mean, you'd make mobile games. Apparently, that's the thing.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the.
That's so hilarious, Compton.
Compton Technology.
Yo, and one of my songs I'm gonna put Compton Technology. No, I'm just kidding, but that'd be funny. I get
Oh my
sued.
god! Next thing you know, Ice Cube coming out of nowhere.
True.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh god! That's
Oh.
hilarious. I gotta tell
This is
Terry.
too much.
I gotta tell Terry that's too
This
much.
is too much.
Oh, he is the biggest NWA fan. I gotta tell him.
Who is?
Terry.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. Man. I know I don't even want to go into that subject of music and stuff, but that could be another man. Oh my God, I could go on. Nah.
Oh, I can go all day laughing at this. This is, I gotta look into this, OG. I gotta look into this. This is just
So
beautiful.
Yo, now I definitely gotta have it now. I definitely gotta play it now that it's made by Compton. Yeah, because Compton, like, you know what I'm saying? Compton giving 10 cents a run for his money, not. Man.
I'm good. We just.
Yo.
I think that's a good one to end it on.
Yeah, I think we can end it on Compton, you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
we ended on Compton.
Yo.
I'm sorry, Chad. If you don't understand why that's funny, you wasn't there for the rap in the '90s.
Go.
You had to do that.
You had to do that. That is precious.
I wouldn't.
NWA days.
I wouldn't encourage to go listen to some NWA if you're under the age of 18. But if you're over the age of 18, go to Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music, and check it out, and you'll understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it. Yeah, this was kind of a short week on stuff because of
Holiday.
holiday, but so it's the,
We're actually on time actually.
yeah, actually pretty on time. There it will be some. I got some FGC news, but I can push it till next week.
All right, you push it till next week then.
Yeah, I'll push it till next week.
Cool.
Wait. He said my grandma turns on all the music All the old music. Yo, if your grandma listened to NWA, man, high five to grandma.
I tried, grandma.
Yo.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo.
your grand. Well, you are in Detroit, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
He's right outside Detroit.
Yeah. That's not far off. You're right.
It's not far off.
Oh, man. Oh, man. NWA. He said NWA, TLC, and more for $5.95. He said
$5.95.
Yep.
Here, rap's
Okay,
greatest hit. All right. We gotta stop, guys. We gotta stop.
We're done. We're gonna end up getting canceled.
By Compton. Compton's gonna get.
You know,
I thought about bringing this up. I had no idea it was gonna be this good.
I'm sorry, it's too good.
Yeah, like I was just excited for the game, but now you brought up Compton. I'm like, oh wow.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight up.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. And then the crowd's going, why do they laugh so hard? It is.
Oh,
Yeah,
It
you
is
have
just
to be
precious.
there. And if we have to explain it, it won't be that funny.
It won't
Yeah.
be funny. If we
In
explain
our generation, you're welcome.
just okay. The movie,
everybody there, they're probably giggling.
the movie Straight Outta Compton should say it enough. Okay, Straight Outta Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Compton.
Did you just see what he said about the police?
Yeah, I know. I can't. I don't know. Oh, I know.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Nah.
I don't even read it. And I already know what they're talking about. I don't need to look.
What you know about that? You too young for that.
True fact. Dre wrote most of that song. Just thought I would put that out there. And Ice Cube. Dre and Ice Cube. No Easy E.
The doctor. The doctor. Well, the doctor caught up.
Whenever we can stop giggling.
Hey,
we can
wait.
take this out.
But I just thought of something. If Dre can make beats and sell them to Apple, okay. I guess Compton can make freaking apps and pogs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why not?
Out of Compton. Compton, I guess.
Straight outta Compton.
Compton is the new Silicon Valley.
This is too much.
I'm sorry.
No.
I have the biggest smile on my face. I'm smiling so hard.
It's too much. I'm
Why is
actually
this
crying.
Why
I
is
am
this tickling us so much?
I am literally wiping tears out of my eyes right now. This is too bad. Okay. Breathe. I gotta do the outro. man.
Look,
Breathe.
okay? Look. It is bad as me watching Snoop Dogg be on a game show and being a host. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah, it's just what is it?
Wild Joker's Wild. Yeah, I'm like, I was like, huh? I was just like, I don't know. I was perplexed. But anyway, I mean, it's that same alley, that rabbit hole. They're all going down the weird rabbit holes right now.
It's a rapping hole. That's what it is.
That's a rapping hole. Rapping
Yeah.
hole. You got,
Hashtag it.
Compton making apps. You got freaking Ludacris making slang with friends. You got freaking,
Oh my god.
they don't know what to do with themselves.
Oh my god.
Hey, to make some money, whatever. Do your thing.
Next thing you know, is go see an app made by Murder Inc.
Oh God! Called, but would I be without you? It's gonna be
Dating
a.
app.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, a dating app by Murder Inc.
Ashanti.
Yeah. You just see Ashanti. It's like they have like a freaking avatar of Ashanti's face pop up. You already know.
Man.
Oh my god.
Every dog need a lady.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Okay, this is too
Wait. I just gotta say this though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You know, with all these Mafia games coming out, and look, with all these Mafia games coming out, Mafia type games, and Compton decides to make Pog. Why? I'm just saying. But anyway. But
no one will see it coming. It's marketing genius.
It's marketing genius.
But
when they run out of pause, you can say straight out of Compton. Yeah.
You know, if they ever have like a big convention, you know where it's gonna be.
It's all. Get down to slay down. That's what you be doing when you talking about with your Pogs. Get down to slay down. But anyway, all right. I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done.
okay.
I'm done.
You take it up.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Do it
I'm not
before
trying to take us out.
before I come up with another Compton joke. Do it. All right.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, please, thank you for watching and listening to the OG podcast. We had too much fun today, and there is nothing wrong with that. Happy 4th of July. You know, get on that barbecue, get on that grill, flip them burgers, make some ribs. I'm just saying, man.
Yes, sir.
And have the drinking champion, have you a Pepsi. If you want a cold beer, go ahead and do your thing, but drink responsibly. And, you know, keep gaming too. Don't forget about that. You know, your boy Handy will be on Able Gamers, you know, tomorrow. So be on the lookout for him. Since I have 100 subscribers on YouTube, thank you very much. I'll make a video today, just playing the game and just thanking everyone while I'm playing. And
Congrats,
then, of course, thank you very much. And then, of course, you know, Beesway's on the market. So, you know,
He's on the market. Don't tell Miss B. Don't tell Miss B.
I meant in the gaming sense and in the streaming sense.
Oh.
I gotta, you know, be careful. PG there. My bad. Marketing. But you guys, just check us all out. Thank you for showing us all love. Thank you for being here and showing up at church on time. Thank you for the raids and all the biddies and everything. And you guys keep gaming. Have fun.
Keep gaming, y'all.
Gaming.
Have a good one.
Compton.